you get there. Leg.
Is that right? Watch that lap, baby. Watch that lap. Watch that lap. Watch that lap. Let's box. Let's box. Nice. Beautiful. B3 Pick CV, we back again. Man, y'all tap the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. We definitely working. God is great, you know we straight. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Zan, appreciate you being in the building. Man, another beautiful day in the sport of boxing. Hey, we definitely blessed, not stressed. Shout out to the good brother Mike Rim. Man, we got a lot to discuss today, but it pretty much all stems and surrounds around Shakur Stevenson. You know, the four division champion, phenom from 126 to 140. Currently the number one boxer at 135 and 140 pounds present day, 2026. That we're in July. So shout out to the good brother Juan Claudio. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. We blessed. We building. We growing. Hey, another great day. And YouTube is paying out, man. So that means people been showing up, joining the membership, putting color in the chat. Appreciate y'all. You know, we got to keep building, keep growing. But so we're gonna talk today. Let me drop the link for my brother Juan Claudio. We're gonna talk today. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna be discussing Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp, criticizing Shakur's style of boxing, believing that it's not entertaining, it's boring. Do you agree? Is this a casual perspective or is this a boxing fan perspective? Because we've heard time and time again in this room, people discrediting Shakur and talking about he has a boring style and, you know, they don't want to watch him fight. So are you in agreement with Uncle Shay? Y'all know me, man. Shakur is a top pound for pound boxer. One of my top 5 favorite fighters to watch in the sport. Pure boxing, hit and not get hit. Clean, effective boxing. He was what Uncle Shay was supposed to tell him. He's like, I don't like the pure boxer style. You know, you got a defensively responsible pure boxer style. Nobody want to say that. You just sound like a hater. You just sound like a hater. He said, only thing I want to say, did you see him shadow boxing with Bud Crawford? He really should shut the F up. Yeah. You need supreme coordination to be a boxer, man. And you have to have reps, repetition, years experience. Shakur, one of the great boxers in the sport, man, been an amateur champion. So Uncle Shay, like everybody that's like what they really saying is that um people are casual fans. When they said when somebody calls you a casual fan, that means that for one, you not in depth and in tune with the sweet science. You into the rock'em sock'em side of the sport. You into the blood and guts of it all. You know, so that's what they say when you're casual. It's just that simple. and your knowledge base is not that supreme. Like anybody that doesn't like watching Shakur fight, that's not a real boxing fan. Because at the end of the day, you want to see top IQ. You want to see really the number one offensive and defensive fighter right now in the sport based on percentages, performance. I mean, your eyes could tell you that. Anytime you go up in weight and you dominate a lineal champion, I mean, it wasn't even close. It was about 11-1. So that was good day. Man, listen, it's Friday. Uh pull up. So in other news, Shakur signing a ZUFFA boxing. Does that help or hurt the Devin Haney fight? Now, y'all see in the title, Devin being Shakur saying Devin is gonna be 20 pounds heavier than him. Is this weight gonna be an issue? We need to get into this conversation. Dan, you need to pull up today. We need to get Blue Hustle on today. Because is the weight going to nullify Devin versus Shakur? Is that what we saying now? So Devin has pretty much ate himself out of the Tank and Shakur fights. Is that what the people saying? Okay, cool. Dang said they fighting. All right, break it down. Dang, are they fighting? When you say the fight is done, does that mean it's finalized, signed, sealed, and delivered?
Well,
Or
salute to B3 and the Two Savvy Network. That's how I say it, right? I
appreciate
don't
your
know if
family.
I'm
Yeah,
butchering it. Yeah,
yeah, that's
shout out to
perfect.
B3. Y'all subscribe, tap in with my man on TikTok,
Yeah,
excuse me. Hit the like button. We on the road to 1 million. Let's go
yes,
green. Hope I ain't
hard,
hope I ain't butcher your shit, my boy.
hard, official,
Word.
flush.
All right. I think the deal is done. I was out here on these YouTube streets about a month and a half ago, and I was saying that Bill Haney was going so hard for the Shakur Stevenson fight because that was the fight that Zuffa wanted, and they wanted to secure the big bucks. Um, During that time, we saw Shakur denying negotiations, saying there was no negotiations going on behind the scenes. He didn't know what Bill Haney was talking about. Eddie Hearn came out and said that he already signed the Zuffa. Mike Coppinger came out, said he signed the Zuffa. When Shakur Stevenson faced off against O'Shaquie Foster after he beat Raymond Ford out here in Houston, Texas, um, Chris Mannix said he signed with Zuffa, and Sean Zattel also said that he signed with Zuffa as well. So we all knew that the deal that Bill Haney kept going around talking about, it depended on Shakur Stevenson being on the other side of it for them to go to Zuffa. And we see the first domino drop in that equation. And I believe we should be expecting an announcement from Devin Haney, and he'll be signing the Zuffa as well.
Yeah, that's what I see. I mean, that'd be phenomenal. Now, what's your thoughts? What's your reports on the fight happening? Shakur just said Devin being 20 pounds heavier. Is Zuffa going to be able to make Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson? And at what weight?
I
Talk
think
to
it's
us.
already I think it's already done at 144. Excuse me. I think the fight is done at 144. No rehydration clause. I believe Shakur was standing on that. We've seen them go back and forth a little bit. Devin saying he's not going to 44. Let's do it at 147. This and that. I thought once the line was pressed by Keyshawn Top Rank in the WBO, and they kind of backed Haney into a corner, I thought we saw Haney concede to the 144 weight and say, "Let's get it on and let's get the fight done." So I think we're gonna have this fight at 144. the 144 catch weight, no rehydration clause. No belt will be on the line, but this will be for pound supremacy. I think that's exactly what's going on here.
Now, for the people, Dank, who do you got winning that Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson?
Tough fight. I edge Shakur right now. I'm gonna have to say Shakur. I'm going with Shakur.
Really? Over Debo. He
Yeah, I got
formerly known as the Dream.
Devin the Dream Haney. Love him. Great fighter. Hell of a fighter. But I just think Shakur is just a little bit better, and I think that'll show in the ring that night. I could be wrong though, but from what I feel, from what I've seen in the last couple of fights, I'm gonna have to edge Shakur.
Mm,
I think that the
I hear
fact
you.
that Devin has trouble with southpaws and Shakur is
Trouble.
one of the best. Well, we saw Loma kind of close the distance on him. Jojo Diaz had a little bit of success. I think
Yeah.
he's not as I think the southpaws give him a little bit of problems. I think he fought another southpaw. I forgot what southpaw he fought, but I
Regis,
think the
but that
south.
was a domination.
Oh yeah, no, we ain't even gonna talk about that fight. Um, but yeah, I think southpaws give him a little bit of problem. Um, and Shakur is top three pound for pound fighter, probably the most talented fighter in the game, one of the most talented fighters in the sport. So I just give Shakur that slight edge.
So, from a bookie perspective, what you're saying is that Shakur is a slight favorite.
Yeah, I think Shakur would be the slight favorite in this fight.
Mm,
Absolutely.
that's saying a lot,
Great,
Dank.
great fight. Devin Haney could win. It all depends on game plan, the mindset coming
Is
into the
weight going to
fight.
be an issue? Because it's coming up in talks. 20 pounds
I
this
think
and
those are just built-in excuses if the shit goes wrong. He's go, Devin Haney has the built-in excuse of him coming down another 2 pounds. We saw in his last fight he came in I think at 146 point something. So he'll be cutting a little bit more weight to get down to 144, even though he's only one fight removed from the Jose Ramirez fight. That's a built-in excuse on the Haney side. And then we see Shakur going around saying the 20 pounds heavier. That's a built-in excuse on his side. So I think it's just banter back and forth. I think the 144 catch weight is fair. We've seen Devin look like he was going to entertain that with Javante Davis. So I think the 144 is fair. No rehydration clause. I think there will be no built-in excuses on either side. The winner of the fight will get full credit from me. No excuses.
yeah, no excuses. So
I would rather
and salute to the family
147.
TD, man. Make sure y'all follow TD Sports Talk. Go ahead, Dank.
Oh, shout out to TD, bro.
The good
Um,
brother.
Absolutely great, brother. Shout out to the Bronx, the Boogie Down. You already know New York City love. We out here. Um, Preferably, I'd like this fight to be at 147. No rehydration clause, no built-in excuses. But hey,
Mm.
man, it's the sport, and fans are gonna do what they do. I'm just gonna let everybody know right now. You won't hear any excuses from me. This everybody will get 100% full credit, win, lose, or draw. But preferably, I'd like for this fight to be at 147. No rehydration clause. We saw, um, we saw Shakur say a few things leading up to the Canelo and Bud fight. How weight doesn't matter; it's skills that pays the bills. So I would love for Shakur to approach this fight with said energy. But hey man, you get what you negotiate, and if you really want it that bad, I guess Shakur wasn't moving off his square. So Man, let's get it, man. This is a fight that's been built up since about 2015, 2016. I've been on panels where guys was breaking down the infamous 3 rounds of sparring that they had in the Mayweather gym. This fight has been talked about for years. Fuck what the haters got to say. This is a big time fight. This is for pound supremacy, and let's make it happen, man.
So you feel like the winner of this fight goes above Monster anyway on pound for pound?
Uh, I think they have a good argument for top 2 pound for pound, or they could just be fighting for Shakur's number 3 spot. If you ask me, that's still pound for pound supremacy. Um, if Devin were to win, I'd say he just swapped spots with Shakur. But if Shakur was to win, I'd say he would move up a spot. We see Usyk is about to retire. I know some people don't have heavyweights on their pound for pound list, but he did start off at cruiserweight and then moved up. That's pound for pound. He's gonna be off the list very soon. So, um, absolutely, I think the winner of this fight will probably be top 2 pound for pound.
1000%. Yeah, we definitely started a goal for the live, man. Appreciate y'all. If anybody can touch the goal, we building. We got Dank Father in here breaking down Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson. So we put in some great work. We didn't got Dank picking Shakur over Devin Haney.
Yeah,
Um,
I slightly edge Shakur in that fight. Not saying Devin can't win, but from what I've seen in the last couple performances, I have to give Shakur the edge.
mm. Now, so with that being said, I want to know your thoughts on the Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney because just a quick pivot. Um, that seems like it would have been a tougher fight. So Devin is going to drop his belt to fight Shakur. Is that what you're hearing?
I believe that's what's gonna happen. Yes.
Mm,
The tougher fight. I don't agree with that. I believe Shakur is the tougher fight. Yes. Keyshawn presents more danger. I guess what you want to say with the power that he presents. But Shakur is a very difficult fight, a very hard puzzle to solve, and um, and you get more credit or you get more praise. It's a bigger win if you beat Shakur Stevenson than fight Keyshawn Davis, in my opinion. Um, yeah, I believe I got a theory, but it ain't really a theory. It's the absolute truth. Jay Prince, Keyshawn Davis, and Shakur Stevenson pulled the Bill Haney on Bill Haney, and that's exactly what they did here. Um, as I said earlier, and Chris Mannix confirmed it on his new interview with Shakur Stevenson. I don't know if you saw that. He said he's been hearing that the Shakur to ZUFFA deal has been done for months. So that means when Bill Haney was saying sign the contract, we've been negotiating behind the scenes, and Shakur was denying it. That turned out to all be true. What they did was they knew they were gonna position Keyshawn Davis with the number 1 slot in the 147 pound division. So they just waited it out. They knew the mandatory would be called, and they just waited it out, and they backed Devin Haney into a corner to make the decision because they remember the Haneys are independents. They don't have the backing of no promoters or this and that. They want that high guarantee from ZUFFA. Let's not get that mistaken. They want that high guarantee. They want that they want to secure that because they're not with any other promoters. So they really needed that. I ain't gonna say they really needed, but they wanted to secure the deal with ZUFFA and fight Shakur. So they were banking on Shakur to sign the deal so they could secure that. What they with Top Rank, Jay Prince, Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis did was they knew that was happening, and they just waited it out so they could just position Keyshawn for the belt and for Devin Haney to make a decision. And we all knew the decision was gonna be to fight Shakur for the high guarantee. So brilliant move by Jay Prince and them to force the hand. Because if they signed this deal months ago, remember he promised he was gonna beat Teofimo Lopez and hand him the belt. Am I correct?
Yeah, he did.
But those plans kind of got stalled due to him not paying the sanctioning fees with the WBC, and that he ended up losing that belt. So it didn't make sense for you to beat Teofimo Lopez and then just drop the belt and don't have any title or any, you know what I'm saying, leverage to move into the next fight. So I think they strategically did this for him to pay back Keyshawn for what he didn't do to him when he didn't give him the belt at 140. You hear him keep saying, drop the belt and we got to fight. Drop the belt and we have a fight. So I think that was the plan this whole time. Shout out to the Brotherhood.
So are they going? So are they just going to elevate Keyshawn to champion, or is he going to have to fight
No,
somebody?
he'll be fighting Brian Norman for the vacant WBO title. In-house top-ranked fight. I believe
Okay.
he'll be fighting Brian Norman for the title. So now Shakur announces his signing to ZUFFA. What's the next move for Devin Haney? We want the Shakur Stevenson fight. We're going to sign to ZUFFA. In order to do that, we're going to have to vacate our belt. And everything falls in line. Keyshawn gets his title. He hands his brother his title. And all is well with the Brotherhood.
So let me get this straight, and appreciate everybody pulling up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We fight all night in the building. Um, we definitely working in here. Make sure y'all tap the like button, hit the follow, help the channel grow. We on the road to 1K so we can start getting ad revenue on the platform. We need that. We need that paper. Y'all know. I appreciate y'all. Somebody put some color in the chat if you can. It's Friday. Somebody got paid today. Let's put in some work. Now, dang, let me ask you this, right? Cause
Excuse me.
we fight all night just said it's the Zuffa era.
Mm.
Is so you get so Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson are both going to drop their WBO titles.
Well, I don't believe Shakur has to vacate his title right now. Um, but he will
Mm.
if he stays with Zuffa past the Devin Haney fight or whatever fight he has next. Top Rank will force his hand as well. They will put the pressure on the WBO to order Shakur Stevenson and Emiliano Vargas for the WBO title, and he'll be forced to make a decision there as well. We all heard Gustavo Oliveri on Cigar Talk. Shout out to Najee. Say that Zuffa wasn't registered to sanction WBO fights. So excuse me. So we see that they can't well he left it open for them to actually apply. But he said at the moment that they weren't registered to put on WBO fights. So I think Top Rank is gonna force his hand in the next upcoming months. We see that they position Emiliano Vargas number one at 140. So I think they'll be forcing his hand in the upcoming months as well. But at the
Mm.
moment, I don't think he has to vacate his title. It's only Devin has to because the mandatory has been ordered or is going to be ordered or something like that. I'm not sure if it's been ordered. No, it has been ordered. Yeah, it has been ordered. They got like 11 days now to negotiate a deal. It has been ordered. Excuse me. But I think top rank will be they'll be making a move with the WBO soon to force Shakur's hand as well.
Mm. Yeah.
Interesting times in boxing, man.
Listen, beautiful time, beautiful place. It's going to be a lot of politics. I feel like now. Is the WBO Devin dropping the WBO? I guess Top Rank is works well with the WBO,
Absolutely.
so they're getting that title. And shout out to Zan. Appreciate you joining the membership. We building a platform, man. Appreciate all the members, all the supporters helping the channel grow. We need that. We're gonna make a main campaign. We taking it one day at a time. Shout out to the Two Savvy crew. Zan, let's work. Billy in the house. What's going on? But making excuses. Let me see. I want Tyler lying and hating. It's all peace and love. Appreciate you, Billy. You doing the right thing. A real supporter right there. Shout out to the good brother Billy. Um,
what is the
we do got you
excuses?
locked in for Tim Zoo beating Arrow though.
What is the excuses for Shakur? Who's making excuses for Shakur? Shout out to Bentley VB.
Yeah, Shakur. Nah, Dank has Shakur beating Devin Haney. He's on record. So, I mean, the 20 pounds crazy. That kind of sounded like when Canelo was talking about Benavidez.
Oh yeah, nasty work, man. Nasty work. I just pointed out leading up to the Bud fight. Shakur stood on it and said the weight had nothing to do with it. Skills pay the bills. Um, I don't know how he's taking this new approach. Um, I don't know how he's taking this new approach, and I don't really appreciate it. Um, I liked after the first Conor Ben and Eubank fight, the energy he had. Um, when he was in the Ariel Hawani show and he sized up Conor Ben, he said, "You're not that big. We could get it done at 147." Um, I don't know what when the energy change shifted. When the energy shifted, I'm not sure, but it kind of confused me and threw me off. But he's still a great fighter. I just like for him to just do it, so no one has any excuses. Because we know how these fans are. Someone's gonna find something to say, and uh, it's on us to
Is
not pay
Devin will
attention all
Devin
the
Haney
time.
get credit for beating a Shakur or beating a Tank? Because Shelton Moore was talking the other day like he ain't want to fight. Coach Eddie was saying he ain't want to fight. Everybody said they don't want to fight no more. So is Devin? I mean, is Devin too big for these guys? Is that what it is?
I'm not trying to hear that. Are these guys special talents? Are these guys generational talents or what?
Yeah, that's what.
Uh,
Hey, that's what Uncle Shay was saying. He said, man, we want to compare you with Sugar Ray and Tommy Hearns and Floyd, like the greats." Like he said he just want to be Shakur. So I get that, man.
yeah, I'm not. I'm not trying to hear that.
Whoa, dang, hold on, my bad, dang. It was some music was bleeding through. It was bleeding through crazy. Um, and we gotta keep the stream jumping. Shout out to AB. What's good, AB? Listen, they said Shakur wasn't 144. AB said Shakur wasn't 144 in them Zuffa clips. Man, all this weight stuff is ruining the fight, man. You know, Dank is in here today telling the people that Devin is going to drop his WBO World Championship. So a unification with Ryan is pretty much off the table to fight Shakur at 144 and go to Zuffa. That's where we at. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like that. But I mean, it's business. Like if you do that, I gotta know what it was for. Like, is it a one fight deal? Like Shakur said, dank back, but Shakur said that he can fight anybody and the deal doesn't affect his fights. Okay, we gonna see. We gonna see because Devin, I mean, he got big money fights out there on the table.
I don't believe
So
Top Rank is gonna bid high on this fight. Um,
Keyshawn,
yeah, if this fight was to go to the purse bid, I didn't think this fight was gonna be. They weren't gonna bid high on it. I was to the because I thought they're not gonna lowball. They're not gonna lowball Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis is making a certain amount of money now, so it wouldn't be in their best interest to put up a low ball offer to Devin Haney and then not get the fight done, and then don't pay Keyshawn Davis. But
mm,
after thinking it through, thinking everything through, and seeing all the cards on the table, it doesn't even matter. Say they bid on the fight for $2 million, right? Yeah, Devin Haney gets the 75% split over Keyshawn Davis.
yeah.
But he'll probably only be fighting for about what, $1.5 million, 1.7.
I think they could get. I think they can get a $4 million bid. I mean,
You
three
say that?
million to Dev, a million to Keyshawn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't, but I
But
see them
maybe that's not
lowballing
even
him.
enough. But
If you lowball him, he doesn't take the fight because he's not getting the purse that he believes he deserves. So he ends up just dropping the belt anyway, like in the Sandor Martin situation. You feel what I'm saying? They bidded I forgot what they bidded on the fight, but it wasn't with up to Devin Haney's liking, and he just gave up the belt. You feel me?
yeah, yeah. I mean, you kind of got to take that. I mean, it depends on what the pay per view upside is. You want the zone to buy the fight. You really want Turkey to put the fight on. Me personally, I want Keyshawn to fight Devin next, and then because Ryan is fighting Conor Ben, they pretty much already
Correct.
got that like in September. So the Shakur fight, I think that's a big fight. Mm,
Zuffa's banking on Conor Ben to win that fight so they can get control of that WBC title. If Conor
so
Ben
then
could
why? So
somehow miraculously get the title, then that opens up the Shakur Stevenson fight, the Devin Haney fight, whoever wins that fight, Richardson Hitchens, and it kind of gives their welterweight division a little bit of legitimacy. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I think they're banking on that.
AB, they say Devin is dropping his belt, so Keyshawn is gonna fight Norman Jr. for the vacant WBO
I believe that's what's
147
gonna happen.
championship.
If we look at the WBO rankings, I believe Norman is at number 2 at the moment.
Yeah, so they just
So
setting that fight up right there.
yeah, they just set that fight up. Absolutely. They pulled the Bill Haney on Bill Haney, man. Let's just call it what it is.
Wow. But see, he's still gonna get a big fight. See, the thing about it is that if Devin can beat Shakur, he's pretty much he doesn't really need a belt to fight like a Ryan. Or if Ryan is still the champion, he could just fight Ryan for his belt. You know, it wouldn't be. I don't. That fight is going to be huge. Like you saying, Dank, the winner is number one pound for pound. So a lot of people believe that Shakur is going to outclass Devin. They believe that Shakur is a more cerebral fighter than Devin. A lot, and then Shakur is saying that pretty much Devin just has, he's 25 pounds heavier. So, um, I mean, is that a building excuse? Is that an excuse, Dane? Or do you believe the weight is not going to matter?
I don't think the weight is going to matter, me personally. But like I said,
Mm,
these fans are fanned out, and they're gonna find some way to justify what they saw, and they're gonna run with it. Me personally, I would like for it to be no built-in excuse, but like I said earlier, the winner of that fight would get 100% credit for their performance and the victory.
yeah. What about the 144? Devin just fighting at 147 against Norman Jr. Now he's giving an additional 3 pounds to the smaller champion, is Shakur Stevenson, fighting it coming up from 140. Like, do you expect Devin to be drained in this fight?
No, I don't. I don't expect him to be drained. He's in shape right now. I don't know if you've seen his videos on. He's been posting videos and pictures and everything. We've been seeing him at work, so
Absolutely.
he's locked in right now. Um, he should be maybe about 15 to 20 pounds within fighting weight, in my opinion, and I don't think it'll be a problem. He's a professional, and he's got a nutritionist and everything, so I think he'll get to the right he'll get to the weight the right way, and I think he'll put on his best performance.
Shout out to Dez and appreciate everybody in the room. Um, man, so we saying that Devin is probably right around about 167 right now.
I'd say about 170, anywhere from 165 to 170.
Yeah. Yeah, when I seen the videos, dang, I'm gonna be honest with you. Devin, he looks stronger than he used to. He
Yeah.
has more muscle. I believe it's he probably got a little more water that they can pull out, to get down to that 147 weight. But I mean, yeah, he looked decent in the Norman fight, but I don't know how long he's gonna be able to stay at 147. I think
I,
everything sound good, dang, with him making 147 and this, that, and the third, but we can't act like that isn't a big drop every fight.
no, absolutely. I mean,
Because you see right now he's already in tip top shape.
yes, correct.
So now what 20 pounds what is he cutting 20 pounds from? You see what I'm saying? Like
Nah, that's a fact.
this is getting crazy.
I mean, but all these fighters do it. And it's just for you to be disciplined with when you're not in fighting camp, and invest in yourself, invest in your nutrition,
Man, bro.
and you got to live the fighter's life. If you want to be a fighter, you got to live the fighter's life, man. You can't cut any corners. You can't slack off. This is a dangerous sport. Um, Cutting weight is
Let me
dangerous
ask you
within
this, Dang. Let's
itself.
pivot. Let's pivot real quick.
Let's go.
I gotta look into it, Dez. He said Tank just crashed out on AB. I'm gonna look into it.
He did.
Uh
I can read that tweet if you would like,
yeah,
but we
you
could get
can
into it a little later
you
if you
can
want.
Dang. I wanna ask you this about like so with that being said about Devin, do you feel how do you feel he fares at 154, let's say versus Boost Ennis? Because I mean, he's saying he can make 144. He's going to do whatever because that's the fight that's on the table. But in my opinion, I believe Turkey's going to put the Boots fight on the table again. He already put the fight on the table, didn't
There was
he?
discussions of a 152 catch weight. When Boots
Yes,
was moving up. Yeah,
exactly. So,
I believe that was from Matchroom, but I could be mistaken. Turkey could have been involved as well. Two big names like that, most likely Turkey would have got involved.
mm, yeah,
But
we
yeah, there were discussions.
what's
Um,
the bigger fight for you in your opinion? Devin going up to fight Boots or Devin versus Shakur? What's the bigger fight? What money would you put more up for
the money's
right
on the
now?
table for the Shakur Stevenson fight.
Mm, yeah, it is.
Shakur just they're just those names are just slightly a little bit bigger at the moment.
Mm,
Jerron Boots is closing the gap though. Let's not get it twisted. He's closing the gap and he's closing it fast. Um, but I think Shakur and Devin's. I think that fight is just a little bit bigger.
mm,
It might even be even, honestly. Or Boots could have the edge, depending on however you want to argue it. Because some say, well, Boots is a power puncher, and we know we're gonna get some, most likely get some hard hitting punches, and maybe a couple knockdowns in that fight. So, but the Shakur Stevenson Devin Haney fight has been building for a long time. I think that fight is just slightly bigger, in my opinion.
Man, shout out to Mag 7. My
No
brother Michael
doubt.
Larkin's in here. Appreciate you, bro.
The gap
Uh,
is too wide from tank to boots. This tank's this guy. Yo, this guy made a crazy statement the cup about 2 nights ago, man. That nigga said, when Tank leave the sport, I'm going too. Pew! I say, yo, I can't believe this. Yo, man, amazing,
yeah, and
man.
shout
Mag
out. Hey,
7, man.
listen,
You're amazing, man. Shout
Tank
out to
Tank ain't
you.
coming back till 2027, man. Hopefully, everything goes well with his court situation, the legal process get rectified, and you know he can be back training, so he can get back in the gym to really do that work. What he say? What did he say to AB? Dank?
Oh, let me pull it up. So as we saw, AB has been on his stream for the last 2 days. I'm not sure. But they
Well, like
locked
he's
in
doing like a
into it.
2 days straight.
No, they're doing 45 days straight, but it seems that they're in a facility with a gym in it. So he started his road to his comeback, and damn, where did the tweet go?
Oh,
Oh, here it go.
I just seen what he. I'm looking at it right
Yeah.
now. It say F
Um.
him. He's not back. He just faked the people for that week ass stream. He drunk his career a real way. Dang, if he get back in the ring, he's getting parked.
Nah. Oh man, hey, the little guy's spiraling out of control, man. I don't know what's this guy's deal, man. It seems he's got a little Napoleon complex. Um, it seems like he just don't like to see nobody else getting shine while he's on the sidelines and nothing's going on for him. I don't know why he feels like that. He's a great fighter. As he told Devin Haney the other day, he's up dog shit. So that means you sitting on a couple million. I don't see why you sitting around and just angry all the time for what. Richardson Hitchens says he's been DMing him and messaging him every day. Um, we just got reports from Robert Garcia that he DM'd Bam saying that he wanted to fight him and he was gonna call Al Heyman. And then we seen a video of Bam Rodriguez surfacing when they asked him Tank or Shakur, and he picked Shakur. He said Shakur would outbox him. So we understand what he's upset about now. Um, the guy's just spiraling out of control. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on with this guy, man.
Yeah, let me ask you this, just a quick pivot for all the boxing aficionados. The conversation was funny. Shakur said you in harm's way when you in the ring. Period. Now I gotta ask you this, Dank, and shout out to my brother Ja. He always said like Shakur fights out of range a lot of times, which was always used to make Ja mad about him. Uh, but Shakur is in there, and he definitely at risk of getting hit. It's just about his opponent being able to close the distance and landing.
The
Um,
shot to do it.
it's up to the opponent. The opponent has to
Absolutely.
be smart enough and skilled enough to, you know, do what he needs to do. I'm over here on Twitter, man. Shout out to Shakur Steiner. Uh, like break that down real quick. What's your thoughts on Shakur's style? Does Shakur have an entertaining style to you, Dan?
Absolutely. I'm a fan of all styles. Um, and what Shakur does is special. Um, as the great Mayweather used to say, um, I like to swim and not get wet. Um, it's not cool to take punishment, and he said I can demonstrate, I can look cool whooping somebody's ass and making a miss and looking flawless in the ring. So I'm absolute. I believe Shakur's style is very exciting. Um, is it the most exciting? No, because he's not a crazy power puncher like that, and he doesn't get a lot of knockdowns, and he doesn't knock a lot of guys out. But I can appreciate Shakur for what he does. What Shakur does is what you call the sweet science, and I absolutely can appreciate what Shakur does in that ring, man. He's a great fighter.
Okay, Dank. Now
Sh- sh-
name top five favorite fighters to watch right now in the sport of boxing.
My top five fighters, favorite fighters to watch in the sport. Uh, uh, we could say Benavidez. We could say Boots. We can say Devin Haney. We could put Shakur Stevenson in there. And my fifth guard I like to watch. Uh, hmm.
Man, if you need
Kind
help,
of tough,
if you
man.
don't want to say Tank, he's inactive right now. So just go ahead and say your next favorite fighter.
Oh,
You ain't
I
got to worry
wasn't
about
gonna
saying
say.
Tank.
I wasn't gonna say Tank. I'm in between. I'm in between Nakatani
Yeah.
and yeah, I'll just go Nakatani. I like watching Nakatani fight. Yeah.
I definitely like watching Tiny too. Shout out to him, and he could have edged that inner fight, but you know that headbutt late. Man, shout out to the good brother Irony Boxing, man. Talk to me, Irony. How you feeling, bro?
What's up, fellas? God bless. Great to
What's
be here.
Man,
good?
man, we doing good, man. Make sure y'all follow Irony Boxing. Irony, man. Let me talk to you about this Shakur Stevenson situation. Um, do you believe that we still get the Devin Haney Shakur Stevenson? Dank just said Devin is up going to drop his belt to fight Shakur at ZUFFA. Um,
Yeah, I heard that too.
what's at 144? Who you got winning that fight, Irony?
Good question. Um, and I think that's fair. That's made at 44, right? That's mid in the middle.
Yeah.
Um, I think Shakur's toolbox is a little deeper than Devin's is, or a lot
Mm-hmm.
deeper. You know, I think he can do more things and more spots than Devin can. Um, but it's gonna be interesting, man, because I don't think either one has fought anything like the other guy. I mean, you can say Devin fought Loma, maybe, but not really. Um, so it's going to be interesting because it's going to be a high level chess match. Um, both prioritize not getting hit over hitting the opponent. Um, I'm gonna say Shakur. There's going to be a ton of swing rounds in that fight, man. Yeah, I see a bunch of swing rounds. I think I'm gonna give the edge to Shakur because I think he's gonna be able to deal with Devin's jab. Um, I don't know, man. It could be. I mean, it's a good question, man. It's a very good fight, in my opinion. So, me personally, I see Shakur edging it out, like edging it. And don't be surprised if Devin sticks him with the jab early and makes him think, you know, because Devin does have a very solid jab. I don't like either one of them, to be honest with you. Let me just be upfront. None of them are in my, they're fighting. Oh my God, I got to watch this. But they're unbelievable fighters, both of them, So, um, yeah, I'm going to say Shakur, even though Devin's bigger, and Devin to me has fought higher level opposition than Shakur. You can disagree, feel free. But Shakur's a much complete fighter. He's a much more complete fighter than Devin is, in my opinion. Because Shakur can work both on his front and his back foot. Devin can't really, in my opinion, work on his back foot as well as Shakur can. That's just my opinion.
Mm. Hey man, let me say shout out to Dez putting some color in the chat. That was fire. Appreciate you. He said that zero was irking me, man. Thank you. Listen, we blessed. It's another one up there for somebody else. So let's keep building. Let's keep growing the platform. We got Irony Boxing in here. We got Dank in here. We cooking on a Friday. We cooking with grease. Let me ask you this about the signing, about Shakur going to ZUFFA. Like, speak about that real quick, Irony. Like, do you feel like that's going to keep Shakur from the big fights or some other fights like a Tank? Is that going to be a tougher task for them to get fights done, or do you believe ZUFFA is going to work like a promotional company and he'll be able to make fights with other guys?
I think they're gonna have to for a while, right? I think they're gonna have to, whether they want to or not. They're gonna have to work with other people. Like, I mean, what are they gonna do with Jail Petaya? Have him fight CBS and that's it? No, man. Like they gotta get something done here, and because otherwise it's gonna be a major flop. Like Shakur getting out of big fights, that's something that he's been doing with or without signing Sufa. So that's not really to the case here. But um, Sufa, I know Dana White said he ain't. Dana White says a lot of things. Let's just leave it at that. He's gonna have to, because otherwise, what is he gonna do? Fight Richardson Hitchens and then who else? Rayo Valenzuela. Um, no, I mean, they can do what they want. Obviously, Shakur's made it clear he don't care what the fans think. So, uh, whatever. I mean, I don't really. You should get as much money as you can, bro. Whether that's SUFA or MVP or PBC or whatever. So, I don't really have a lot to whether Shakur gets the big fights or not. He hasn't had a big fight yet, in my opinion. So, it is what it is. Now, is Devin signed with SUFA or not yet?
Hold on. Nah, they saying, well, the big he hasn't announced just yet, just Shakur for right now, but it's in the works.
Yeah.
I mean, the only other fight I can see that's big enough to usurp it is the Ryan fight,
Mm-hmm.
because it doesn't look like the Boots fight is going to be on the horizon.
No, not really. Boots is eyeing unifications, as he should be.
Yeah.
This guy
Or
Max
Virgil.
7 is hilarious.
Or Virgil.
The question is he going to get those fights? Like, is Virgil going to be fighting Boots next?
I don't think so. I think he's going to fight whoever wins of Team Sue and Errol Spence, and we'll go from there. And who's the other guy? The Giraffe Man, Fundora. He's fighting, what's his name?
Ermal Harbajaj.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that name, so thank you. And Kelly's fighting somebody else, Giarco, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Boots is too good for his own good. That's his problem, So everybody's saying he want to fight him. Nobody's signing on the dotted line. So Boots might have to get a voluntary or something just to keep busy, because these guys are going to fight. So Boots, who fought 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago, is going to have to either wait or maybe get some type of warm-up, get a title defense under his belt or whatever the case may be, because it doesn't seem like those unifications are on the table as they should be,
Right. Yeah, the Josh Kelly fight, from all I'm hearing is that's not happening next. What is the bad for that?
I mean, the most viable is Virgil, because as I understand, he's been on the shelf with legal stuff and this and that. His last fight was Lubin, right? So he has to be, aching to get back in that ring. But Virgil's not going to fight those fellas. He's not going to do it. If he does it, it has to be because it's too much money to not say no to. But Virgil, he'd be smart to try to get Fundora. If I'm Virgil, I'm going after Fundora, because that to me is the most favorable matchup for him out of the entire, 154 landscape. I actually favor him in that fight. I like him in that fight. But against Boots or even Josh Kelly, he's going to have a tough-ass time, man.
I agree.
I'm in full agreement with you. If you in here, please hit the like button. If you haven't follow the channel, let the channel grow. We on the road to 1,000.
I said it wrong. So he's going to have a tough time with Josh Kelly. He's going to get massacred by Boots, and this is what I meant to say.
Oh, for Fundora?
No, Virgil, bro. Yeah, Fundora, same thing. But Fundora, I don't see Fundora having a tough time with Kelly at all.
If
Maybe no, I don't think so.
I'm not, I don't know why Oscar should have tried to get Virgil on the IBF route. I'm gonna pull up the rankings. I don't
That's
know
it.
if he doesn't
That
want the
10 pound high.
rehydration.
That might be that might be bad for Virgil. That 10 pound rehydration clause. We already know he had a lot of weight problems. I believe he had a weight problem moving up to 54. I believe his first fight was at 55 or some shit like that.
He's not
Um,
ranked. He's not ranked right now
Virgil,
in the
right?
IBF, but that's because he's the interim champion for the WBC.
Yeah, he's been the interim champion forever in the WBC and never called out Fundora. Not even one that I know of. He never called out Fundora, not even once. So something wrong with that picture.
Appreciate you, Mag
we
7.
know the WBC was giving him preference because they rather if Fundora was to vacate the title, they would just elevate Virgil Ortiz. We know the Golden Boy motto. So we know they're not gonna call that fight at the moment.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
So Bakram is number 4 in the WBO. Do y'all want to see Boots Bakram?
I wouldn't mind it. I think
I wouldn't
Bakram
mind
should
that
get.
fight.
I think Bakram should get a rematch with Josh Kelly, but they're not going to do that, obviously. So
Right now, he doesn't have a number 1 or number 2 for the IBF. Number
Isn't he fighting Brandon Adams in the final eliminator or something like that?
I
who?
heard something about that.
Baccarat?
Yeah, I think so.
He's fighting somebody in the final eliminator.
Already
If I'm not
signed.
mistaken.
Yeah, because number 3 in the IBF is Brandon Adams. Number 4 is Kamian Ayarko from Ireland.
Yeah.
So Bakram is actually sitting at number 5.
Nah, let's be honest here. He got screwed over in that Josh Kelly fight, guys. But that's water under the bridge now.
I thought Josh Kelly slightly edged it out, but you can have your opinion, brother.
It's a
Could be,
dangerous
could be.
fight, but that's the best fight. That's what I'm saying. Unless y'all want to see my dream off, I think Eddie Hearn would probably want to make my dream off.
I wouldn't mind either or. I think Bakram is more dangerous than Madrimov from a power standpoint. Madrimov can give you lots of angles with his feet, herky jerky, unorthodox. He gives everybody trouble, everybody, whether you win or lose against him, because he has this pendulum style with a touch of oh man, it's a tricky fighter, Madrimov. A lot of people think he's overhyped or whatever the case may be. I like him. So for Boots, bro, those two options, you might as well flip a coin, because those two are solid fighters, and you don't want to fight someone that's too, how do you say, like too much, too far away from you in levels. You don't want to do that, especially now.
Well, my whole thing is this: I want Boots to have like. So Madrimov is a former champion. I don't mind him getting a fight,
So is Bakram.
Yeah, so is both of those guys. So I look at it from that standpoint. The other people that's kind of in line for Boots would be maybe a Boss Badal, former champion.
I was just about
Nikita
to say
Zoo right now is number 5. I know Nikita Zoo would take that fight. That's a big money fight for him.
Yeah, but
and Boots will probably step on Nikita Zoo too.
Right, for sure. Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
but if he can get if he can get one more win, which it's gonna be tough for him. I think they just need to go ahead and make the fight with Nikita Zoo, because
I mean, if
he fights Charles Conwell or Rashidi Ellis, he gonna lose.
No, Charles Conwell got a fight coming up. I can't remember against who, but thankfully, because he's been out forever, right?
Yeah.
But those two are the best options. If they're not on the table, you got to fight somebody, right? So might as well bring in, Siu or whoever. I just don't want Boots to fight someone that doesn't deserve a fight against them. You know what I'm saying? Like just to stay busy.
Did B3 just say Boots will lose to Charles Conwell, or did I hear that wrong?
No,
yeah, you definitely heard that wrong, Ken.
Okay.
What's up, Marky?
Salute.
You know, Marky comes in. He always coming hot. That's my guy, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mark Dan.
He almost knocked you out.
gotta lay off the sauce. Shout out to Devo, man. What's going on, Devo? Boo should only fight big fights. He's a
Yeah,
unified champion. I agree with
agree.
you on that.
I agree 100%. But
Yeah, he's
the
only
problem
gonna.
is,
But see, the thing is, let me say this real quick. Uh, Boots is gonna be able to sell in Philly or in New York with any of these guys. So that's the dilemma, irony, right?
yes,
Because okay, well then, like he's gonna do what Eddie Hearn had to do with the other guy fight. So you got a big fight, okay. The pressure's off, the low key to make a big fight. Let's see if you can get a. We looking down the list. They're gonna make Madrimov. Bacham is a tougher fight, but maybe Boost dominates Bacham.
yeah. No, I think he dominates both of them. I just think that Madrimov's style can give him more problems that Bakram can give him. Like Bakram's got the left hook, but he doesn't have footwork like that. He can create angles and set things up like Madrimov can. So it's two different challenges. And I just believe that Madrimov's a little more complicated than Bakram. Bakram's got the sleeper with the left hand. Team Sue knows this, but I haven't really seen too many layers to his game. Madrimov is a tricky ass fighter, man. So I think he beats both of them. Okay, let me make that clear. I just think that Bakram, he has less to worry about than with Madrimov. I could be wrong about that, but that's just how I see it.
Marky, man, let me bring you in on this Shakur Stevenson, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you pulling up on the platform. And shout out to all the members, all the supporters of the channel, helping the channel grow. If you in here, hit the follow. Let me ask you this, Mark, about Shakur's style, because from a casual fan perspective, they saying Shakur is boring. But from a hardcore boxing fan, from a technical standpoint, sure is one of the best we've seen in the sport. The hit and not get game, the outboxer game. The high percentage in defense and offense. Marky, talk to the people. Like, do you enjoy watching Shakur Stevenson fight, or do you more so agree with Uncle Shay?
The grease boy.
Um, no, Tank is Grease Boy. I mean, listen, I when Shakur is 100% and healthy, he's very entertaining to watch. It's very entertaining to watch wizardry. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, what Devin Haney does, that's not wizardry to me. That's just smart boxing. He'll only throw one or two or three types of punches the whole fight. Don't only really throws punches in ones and twos, and then a lot of tying up. What Shakur do is straight wizardry. Make you miss. He'll stand in the pocket, make you miss. Come back with clean uppercuts and counters. When he's fighting southpaws, like when he was fighting Zepeda, you saw a little bit of the Floyd. You saw back against the ropes, leaning back. He did the shoulder roll, then came back with a straight left. I mean, so I think Shakur is very entertaining when he's healthy. That being said, when he's not 100%, and we know that he has brittle hands, so it can happen from time to time when he's not 100% and he's not really fully confident. We see things like what we saw against Nakatila, or like what we saw against De Los Santos, who just recently got stretched just the other weekend. So in my opinion, yeah, he's entertaining to watch, but he has to be 100% switched on.
I salute to the beautiful Angie baby. Appreciate you, Angie baby. Oh, there go Vay. All my members is up here. The members is here.
God
Shout out
Angie,
to
bless.
y'all,
God
Vay.
bless you.
Appreciate y'all. Make
love
sure
you,
y'all
Angie, baby.
make sure y'all follow Vacay Bay. And shout out to one of the best supporters on the platform, Angie Baby, right? And Mark, I gotta disagree with one other thing. Carrier disagrees with you as well. But the only part I agree with is we all do not enjoy wizardry. Um not in not in America, Joe
You
brother.
didn't
That's a
enjoy
good one.
watching what Floyd Mayweather did to Shane Mosley
Yeah, but you ain't got no.
after he almost got knocked out. You didn't enjoy
You,
watching that.
you
Yeah,
missed
but you
you
ain't got
missed it,
no
Mark.
business bringing up Floyd Mayweather because Floyd fought everyone. This guy hasn't fought anybody, bro. Let's keep it
No, no,
real.
no, no,
Mm.
no, 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 no. You're making it about something else. I'm talking about the styles simply. Okay, and against the Williams
No, they
affair, that was a
said
fun
no, no,
fight to
no, no.
watch.
It was saying they got different styles because Floyd was pretty boy at Shakur's age, dominating his opposition. Uh,
But Shane
stopping
Mosley
cats.
Floyd was not pretty boy.
Yeah, he
Was
became money
No,
after Oscar, I think.
yeah, he came money after
exactly.
Oscar, man.
Yeah,
Oscar, yeah.
And even during that Oscar fight, he was not fighting like pretty boy Floyd. He was doing a lot of the wizardry.
yeah.
Standing against the ropes, smiling in Oscar's face. Oscar would throw 20 punch flurries, and Floyd would just be rolling his shoulders and laughing, and then countering with 1 or 2 punches. I mean, listen, I'm somebody, I will take a big old dump on Shakur when he deserves it, but the guy has an entertaining. Well, listen, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. He's entertaining to me.
Yeah,
I'll say
exactly.
that. I like to watch wizardry,
Exactly.
and guys like aircraft carrier, they like the devil. They're confusion. So I don't really
Whoa,
listen
whoa,
to
whoa.
opinions like that.
That was crazy.
That wasn't crazy. Because if you go,
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
go back and watch that Shane Mosley fight. Floyd wasn't throwing a whole lot of punches. Straight ones and twos. But the way how he was like just defeating Mosley mentally, the fact that Mosley just in his mind gave up because he couldn't do nothing, that shit is entertaining to me. But hey, y'all entitled to your opinions.
Yeah, he never had a fight like the Edwin De Los Santos fight. I'll just say that.
What you say, Irony?
Floyd never had a fight like the Shakur De Los Santos fight. Never. Not even
That's not true. You
not
didn't
even
see
the
that.
Berto fight.
You didn't see that Carlos Baldomir fight. You didn't see the Hernandez fight. You didn't see the
Genaro
Hernandez fight in
Hernandez?
Michigan. Yeah, you didn't see the Hernandez fight when Floyd broke both of his hands and had to figure it out. Stop playing with me.
Okay.
Listen, I drag my nuts on Shakur when he's entitled to it. But right now, he's not entitled to it. The guy has an entertaining style.
Let me pivot. Let me pivot, Mark.
You said it best.
Is like, so with Shakur signing the ZUFFA boxing, he's with your old buddy Dana White. Talk about the fights that you believe will happen and can happen with Shakur fighting for ZUFFA.
Well, obviously Richardson Hitchens is on the table. They could probably make it at 145 or something like that. If he decided to go back down to 135, you got El Rayo on the table. Let me see who else they got over there. They ain't really got a lot of folks between 135 and 47. At least none that I could think of off the top of my head. I gotta look at their roster. Give me one sec.
Yeah, they
Those are
got
two.
Mark
Those are two fights.
Maxayo. If he fights at 135, he gonna fight Mark Maxayo, who's a former champion, or El Rayo.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Oh, he gonna retire undefeated though. You know you're gonna have another undefeated fighter because if you dodge every top level opposition, chances are you're gonna retire with that old in the record. So, props to him though.
Now, Dank already broke news and said Devin Haney will be fighting Shakur Stevenson at ZUFFA. He will be dropping his WBO 147-pound title and facing Shakur Stevenson at 144 pounds.
Yeah.
So that will be the big fight for Shakur. And I gotta ask you, Irony, like, is that a built-in excuse? Do you feel like with Shakur mentioning that Devin is 20 pounds heavier than him? Do you still want to see the fight if all this weight conversation is being discussed?
I want to see the fight, but I don't think now is the time, if I'm being honest. Like, I want to see Shakur maybe try to get undisputed first, maybe each of them get undisputed and then meet at the top. Like, I have a laundry list of people that I want Shakur fight, and Devin is in it, but I mean, if you want to fight, I'm going to watch it anyway, but I don't think now is the time for that fight because I think both of them got work to do, both of them, especially Shakur, but both of them, because Shakur just got here, right? Just got here, beat Tio, and now you're gonna jump up again? Like, I don't understand. Like, why not fight? I know Dalton Smith is injured, and who's the other one? Gary Antoine yeah, Gary Antoine Russell, and IBF is vacant now, right? So I mean, I don't know, man. Like maybe get a title defense, but Keyshawn Davis won't fight him because they're brothers and blah 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 blah. So I don't know, man. Again, like I want to see the fight, but I don't want to see it right now. I don't think now is the time. First of all, I want to see Devin versus Ryan too before I want to see. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I think both of them got work to do. You know, both of them got fights that might end up making the fight bigger than what it is now, because the fight should be 100 times bigger than what it is, and it should be if they both get undisputed and whatever the case may be. But I mean, whatever. Maybe we can get a trilogy out of this. Who knows?
A trilogy out of who?
Devin and Shakur. I'm just trying to be positive here, because
Man,
yeah, I know.
I don't even know if I want to see that fight just based on the styles. Just being honest,
It has all the
I
makings
would
to be a
want to see
stinker.
it. I would want to see it for the same reasons I want to see Dev versus Keyshawn, just to see who would win, because both guys have huge egos.
Oh, Devin and Keyshawn. Yeah, I forgot about that one. I want to see that one first too. Yeah, because Keyshawn is gonna, pressure Devin for real. You know, so he doesn't have that many fights or that many experience or whatever the case may be. But Keyshawn's style is the one that's gonna, Devin is gonna have to show something. It's not gonna be jab, jab, stick and move all night long like Jose Ramirez or something like that. No, it's gonna be different.
You
Yeah.
sure?
And here we go
It
with
sound it's
aircraft carrier in the chat once again, pulling,
What's he saying?
pulling for gold.
wow, here you go again. Mark Dan.
Yes, sir.
Just talk about like this the upcoming fights. A couple of things. We're gonna pivot to these two before we get off of here. It's a lot of big news this week. The Zone is partnering with PBC. They putting on the Rolly versus Tio. Um, what did you think about the press conference? Was it a little lackluster? Are you entertained by these two
No,
guys?
I heard a little bit of it. No, it had me dead. I cut out when the part when Teal's father was talking, but Rolly had me dying. He said, "My son beat Lomachenko."
He's still living off of that, bro.
Oh
Unbelievable.
my god! And then Teal's father got mad. He said, "Hey, Rolly, shut up! Don't let me tell you. Tell him what happened." No, they had me dying. I ain't gonna lie. TLC versus Rolly. That's a great matchup right there. In a war of words, I ain't gonna lie. I only heard a
Yeah.
piece of it, though, but I ain't finished it yet. But yeah, they had me dying. I ain't gonna lie.
The press conferences are probably going to be more entertaining than the fight. And I say that because I love Rolly, but he is tailor made for Tio, man. Like, Tio does exceptional against guys that initiate offense and put pressure on you, aka Josh Taylor and others. So Rolly can crack. He definitely can crack. Ryan Garcia will tell you that. But man, I'm rooting for Rolly, but he ain't he doesn't have the deepest toolbox in the game, so to speak. So he's easy to hit. Tio ain't got the same power that he had down. I get it, but Tio's a natural. I mean, if Tio needs you to initiate against him. If you initiate against him, he's in good shape, man. So I hope I'm wrong, but I believe that as a fight, it's not interesting, but the press conferences are going to be just out of this world, bro, because they both can talk, especially Rolly.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be important for these guys to line it up. I mean, Rolly's getting all the fights. Shout out to Mayweather. Floyd is like probably the best advisor to have in the sport right now. When it comes to managing your fights, you remember he got Ryan to fight Rolly before. Well, he got Ryan to fight Rolly. He was trying to get that fight before, but they couldn't come to an agreement. I think it was a situation with Oscar De La Hoya. So, and needing Ryan to fight on the zone. So they did. So they made the Devin Haney fight instead. Floyd is continuously positioning Rolly for these good fights, for these big fights, for these big money paydays. So Rolly in a great position. He got another big fight. He didn't have to fight Shakram Giasov or Jack Catterall. He's getting a Teofimo Lopez fight. The WBA,
What
what
happened with the
what
Devin fight? Can I ask you that?
whatever benefits Al.
What happened with Devin and Rolly? What happened with that one? Because I don't remember.
Man, I don't think PBC. I don't think they really wanted that fight.
Okay.
But everybody else is going to tell you that Devin is outpricing himself.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case. Not in this fight, at least. But yeah.
Yeah, just in general. So, Mr. Moore, talk to us.
What's up, Shelton?
What's up, y'all? Young Buck, I want to tell you how proud I am of you. You didn't fall into the trap of these other content creators and start backing the promotional company. Now they all out here looking like goofies. Oh, Zuffa will never sign anybody of note. Okay, now guess what? They're going to sign some more people of note, too. Not just him. A whole lot of people going to follow him over there because that's where the bag is. Boxers are independent contractors. Whoever's going to pay them the most money, that's where they're going to go. Simple. If you take your emotions out of it. We all know that Shakur's probably going to fight El Rayo next. That's who's over there. Until somebody else
Absolutely
comes
not,
over there,
Mr. Shelton, but get
and
him.
then he'll fight them. Whoever else comes over there. That's who he's going to fight next. Or he can get one of them other dudes on the Riyadh season card. Because ZUFFA fighters can't fight on the Riyadh season card.
Respectfully, Mr. Shelton Moore, we don't want to see El Rayo. We want to see the big money.
It doesn't matter what you want to see. Let me ask you a question. Has it ever mattered what you want to see?
It hasn't, but we want to see the big money fights, and we gotta hold these niggas to the feet to the fire. You signed the ZUFFA. We want the Devin Haney fight, and we want it
Let me
now.
enlighten you on something, Young Buck. They don't care what you think.
Man,
They really don't.
I agree with Danko. We in the minority.
They don't give a damn about what you think. They don't.
Yeah,
No, you're absolutely right. But in the perfect world, we want the Devin Haney fight, and we want it now. Enough of this posturing. Enough of the Bill Haney games.
You're not getting it until Devin signs to ZUFFA. I'm sorry.
I believe an announcement is amongst us, and we'll be getting that announcement very soon. And the super fight that has been built up for 10 years will be at the finish line, waiting for the fighters to step in the ring.
Shakur Stevenson, dank father, don't got the nuts to fight Devin Haney. He didn't have the nuts to fight Devin Haney at 135. I don't think he got the nuts to fight Devin Haney even at 144.
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
The fight is done, Marky Dan. This has been the plan this whole time. As I told B3 earlier, we saw Jay Prince come out last week and say he's got a double barrel shotgun aimed at Devin Haney, and he's got I forgot what he said after that, but it's true.
Man, that part, man.
Didn't he tell Shark?
I call Jay Prince.
Didn't he tell Shark?
I almost called Jay Prince a punk. That was crazy.
Didn't he
be
tell
careful because bad news will beat you home.
Didn't he tell Shark?
But
didn't he tell Shark that if he beats
they put Devin Haney in a position. They knew they wanted the Shakur fight. The money with ZUFFA, the money that was attached with ZUFFA is attached with Shakur Stevenson, and that has been their number one priority. No matter how many other obstacles is coming their way, the Shakur Stevenson fight has been number one on the option. Remember, they are independent contractors. Shelton Moore just said it, boxers are contractors, but they the most independent ones. They need this guarantee from ZUFFA, and Shakur Stevenson was attached to that money.
The number one priority for Devin Haney is
that's what he needs to do.
The number one priority for Devin Haney and Bill Haney is getting that Ryan Garcia rematch. That's the biggest bread against the easiest opponent you could find. Not against a Shakur Stevenson, a Shakur Calderon, a Shakur Gutierrez, a Shakur Sanchez, a guy who I mean, it's just gonna be a whole lot of fencing all night.
I don't
Nobody want
think
to
so,
see that
Marky
crap.
Dan.
And then the
I
dude
disagree,
trying to
bro.
pull you down to 144.
I don't
And
think
he at
they're in any.
ZUFFA. You got to sign away your independence to make that fight.
I don't think they're
But
in any
remember,
rush to fight
they've been
Garcia,
rumored
bro.
to sign the
I don't
ZUFFA
think
as
so.
well. Sean
What's his
Zittel
name?
came out, Chris Mannix came out, Mike Coppinger. They all came out and said that Devin Haney is signing the ZUFFA.
Man, the only thing in that J Prince double barrel shotgun or excuse me, double barrel weapon is a Mark McSayo and an El Rayo fight. I'm
Let me
not
ask
believing
this.
the
Let me,
hype.
let me let me ask you this. What independence are you talking about signing away? What independence do they have?
Well, the independence to fight on whatever goddamn promotion they goddamn choose.
They can't do that. They haven't been able to do
They
that for the
ain't in
last
no
15 years. What are you talking about?
long term. They ain't in no long term deal, old man Shelton Moore.
Ain't no fighter been able to fight on any fucking platform he wanted to for the last 15 years. What the fuck are you talking about?
Whoa.
What?
Hey,
Watch
Mark.
the
You're an
card.
idiot. What are
No,
you talking
no.
about? Why would you say something that's stupid? That's idiotic. That hasn't
Yeah.
happened in 15
Shots
years.
That
fired.
man
Shots
fought on
fired.
top rank. He came back to the zone.
Beat somebody first. Beat somebody first yourself.
He fought because he had a deal with them people.
Well, he's not locked into any deal right now, is he?
He got locked into a deal with ZUFFA. And he gonna fight for them until
Devin
he finishes
Haney?
his contract, and then he'll fight for
Devin
somebody
Haney's
else.
locked into his contract with
If he
ZUFFA?
wants a Shakur fight, he gonna have to, or he ain't gonna get it. Unless Turkey
I don't
drops a
disagree.
bag,
I ain't gonna
unless
disagree with
Turkey
you on
drops a
that. But there's
bag and decides to put it on Riyadh season, that's the only way he can get it.
I don't disagree with you necessarily about the Shakur, but this is a wide, big
Okay,
market out
so
there.
yeah, come on, man. You use your head for something other than a hat rack.
And I agree with Shannon Sharp. For once, I do agree with Shannon Sharp. People don't like to be told the truth, man. Nobody does that. Anybody that feels differently than him, he threatens to a street fight or says they don't know shit about boxing. That's the MO of the young cats today.
Who's that?
No, Uncle Shay Shay was out of pocket. No. Uncle Shay Shay was out of pocket. Uncle Shay Shay cannot argue. He cannot argue with Shakur about the sport of boxing. He can argue about what he likes and what he don't like.
Nobody
but
can
you
say
can't argue with that man about boxing. You don't know nothing about that.
Nobody can say anything then, because unless you won a world title, then you can't say anything then. I mean, what kind of argument is that, man?
No, what I'm saying is you can't tell. If he tells you you're ignorant to the sport of boxing, he's not wrong, because you don't know nothing about boxing. You know about football. Nobody would ever debate you about football, but you can't tell me anything about boxing. What he can say, hold on, Ernie. What he can say is, I like this style, I don't like this style, and I'm not going to watch it. He has every right to say that.
This is not that.
He has every right to say that.
This is not.
But you can't argue with the man about the sport and what it entails, and saying that you don't think he's in harm's way when he steps through the ropes. That's stupid.
That's the 100% truth, man. That's 100% true. People don't like.
Anytime you step through them ropes, you in harm's way, because that other man can harm you.
For God's sakes. Okay, man. Nah.
Anytime you step through the ropes in a professional boxing match, you're in harm's way, because that other man over there can't harm you.
Yeah, but that's not really the whole story, is it? Like that. That's not what he's referring to. You know.
How do you know? You thinking for him now? How do you know?
Obviously, anybody can land a shot on you, but that's not what we're saying here. We're saying, and by the way, and he told him that. He told him, "Am I the only one that has said that about you?" And Shakur pivoted to something else, because he knows, bro, that everybody's saying that about him. So everybody's wrong, and he's the only one that's right, apparently.
Well, hold on. What was said though?
He said his style was boring. He's not an entertaining fighter, Juan. Do you agree?
Okay, and so what? Guess what? Nobody's beaten. So what are we really talking about?
Yeah, he ain't fought nobody either.
No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that today.
Okay. The guy that got beat by George Kambosos. Wow, what a challenge!
No, let's not do that. Let's not do that because when he was coming up, Yara was saying, "Oh, Oscar Valdez." Yara was saying, "Oh, Teofimo." Yara was saying, "Devin Haney." Yara was the one saying all that.
Y'all? Who exactly is y'all?
Everybody that sit here and watches boxing. Yara the ones that be saying
that, bro.
Come on, irony. People was calling for that Oscar Valdez fight.
Oscar Valdez?
Yeah, because at least Oscar Valdez was a champ.
Exactly. So don't do that. Let's not do that. Let's please not do that.
Okay. Oscar Valdez is an all-time great fighter. Okay, let's keep going.
No, it's not an all-time great fighter, but he got fighting.
Now you moving the goalposts. That's not what we saying.
Yeah, he moving the goalposts. Come on,
he ain't fought nobody, bro. That's the truth. Okay.
He said you fight with nobody.
If he fights with nobody, then how's he two-time lineage?
Everybody here know that Cepeda is 1-1 with Tevin Farmer. Everybody know that. Everybody knows
that. You guys told me that Cepeda was number one in all 4 sanctioning bodies, and that was going to be his toughest fight. That's what y'all said.
Mm-hmm. And made it look easy the whole time. But
hold on, Teofimo Lopez is now a nobody.
Yeah,
one of the 4 kings.
Taylor made.
Okay, Marky Dan. Hold on, Marky Dan. This is me. You talking to? How long have I been telling you that Teofimo was a nobody?
I can't hear what Sheldon Moore. He sounds.
How long have I?
Can y'all hear him?
How long have I?
Yeah, we can
been telling you, Marky Dan, that Teofimo Lopez is a nobody. How long have I been saying that?
I mean, you've been saying that since Wesley Pipes took his wife.
Hey, yo, what the hell is going on in this shit?
I don't know about no Pipes or no Wesley, but I know after the Kambosos fight, I told you he was a nobody. Did I not?
Did you say? Did you also say? And I have a feeling you did say this, that he was going to get beat by Josh Taylor. But I said he was going to get beat by Josh Taylor.
Yes, I did.
Okay,
yes, I did
so
say
you
that.
were wrong.
I did say that.
You were wrong. You have
wrong.
Everybody can be wrong, though.
Hey, guess what? Josh Taylor is a nobody. Josh Taylor was an overhyped. He rolled off a Regis Pro Grade win, and they took it and ran with it.
I love it. Make my point for me. Make my point for me. Thank you.
All right.
Hold on 1 second. He was an undisputed champion. He was on the downside.
When was he undisputed? How? He was never undisputed.
He was.
He beat Jose Ramirez.
Yeah,
he was.
You cannot be.
Yeah, he was
you cannot. Oh, you talking about Josh Taylor? Josh Taylor. Yeah.
Yo, I disgusted with the revisionist historical.
See, the thing is, y'all take these accolades and y'all run with them and think that makes the guy a good fighter. Y'all fooled by the goddamn trophies and twinkles. That don't mean
Coach,
nothing.
At the prime of Josh Taylor's career, he had a 50-50 fight with Regis.
Yeah, and that's Regis before, but that's Regis before the loss.
Yeah,
Regis got a late start in boxing, man.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, Juan, that was the Super 6 series. It's not like he just
Coach, you picked Josh Taylor. You picked Josh Taylor against Jose Ramirez your damn self. So what you talking about?
Hold on. So if y'all didn't know, the Super 6 that it was really actually a Super 6 because this was really actually the Super 6 for 140 was really all the best at 140. All the best at 140 fought it, and Josh Taylor took out 3 of them. So please, let's not do that.
You can say arguably because a lot of people thought Regis won the fight. A lot of people said Regis got robbed.
Okay, and you could say that, but he won the fight. At the end of the day, the fight was given to him. Exactly. Thank you.
How many gift decisions has Josh Taylor got in his career?
Regis Prograde's eye was black and it was shut.
The Carroll one was pretty bad. I'll give you that one. But he beat.
You remember he had Bob Arum crying at one of the fights in the UK. Bob Arum got on the mic and he was like, he never going back to the UK.
About who? What?
Oh, I think
when
it was
in the second Catterall versus Taylor fight.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Now that's the fight you could say that showed that Josh Taylor was on the downside of his career. He was drinking.
No doubt.
He'd been out the ring for a year.
Yeah, Coach picked Josh Taylor against Jose Ramirez, if I remember correctly.
But also, Josh Taylor hit the man in the back of the head or something. He did some type of controversy. Hit the man on the break. That's how he won the goddamn fight.
Coach, but you still picked him.
Look, man. To be honest, man, these dudes today really ain't that good in comparison to what I'm used to watching. Those are that's the truth, brother. It is what it is.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. I know these dudes ain't nothing.
Tommy, this is what the nasty part is. That they'll do that till they blue in the face. They'll do that till they blue in the face. I swear to you.
Yeah, like guys like Shakur and Devin, they was fighting in the the late 90s and the 2000s, man, they would probably be journeymen, bro. Real talk. They'd be just high class journeymen because they'd be constantly getting whooped and knocked out and stretched. I promise you.
Cap.
But
Yeah,
that's
now with social media, they'll make everybody a superstar. Social media makes anybody a superstar nowadays.
Man, I ain't trying to hear this. Y'all said the same thing about
you can't go back to the days of German fun.
But
you can't go back to the days of James Toney. We got who we got now, and we got to evaluate what we got now.
This is a phenomenon amongst old men. The old men said the same thing about Ali versus Joe Louis. They said the same thing about goddamn Evander Holyfield against Larry Holmes and George Foreman and them. They said the same thing. But Floyd would be a journeyman in the 60s and 70s. I ain't trying to hear the bull crap, man. I'm really not. Shakur Stevenson is an ultra-talented fighter. Now, does he sometimes, need to borrow a pair of nuts from somebody? I mean, yeah. Like, I could agree with that. The kid lacks nuts sometimes. That being said, he could fight his ass off. Yeah, I mean, it's an ultra-talented kid.
The only pushback I'm gonna give you, I think it's against subpar competition.
I've been saying that for the last.
Is everybody subpar when he the best, coach? Who you want him to fight?
Yeah, at this point, it's talking to a wall. I ain't even gonna tell you because when Roy was doing, nobody wanted to say because nobody wanted to hop in the ring with Roy. But when these guys is doing, it's crazy. It's just crazy.
You hear me, coach? Who you want him to fight, coach?
Well, I think with Shakur, my hang up with him is he claims to be the best, but he won't fight the best. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's the only thing I'm saying with Shakur. He claimed to be the best, but he won't fight the best. You know, this is new to me, B3. I'm just telling you, this whole boxing stuff is back and forth on Twitter. I'm claiming to be the best, but don't want to get in the ring and prove it. Bro, that's whack, bro. If you don't want to get in the ring and prove it, just be like Tank. Like, man, I'm just here for a check, brother. I ain't trying to be no champ. You know what I'm saying?
You got 3-4 people in the same division all saying they're the best, and none of them want to fight each other. How ironic is that, bro? How obvious can things get?
A lot of nutless behavior nowadays. I'll say that, man. I do agree with that. It's a whole lot of nutless behavior going on.
Like the joke just writes itself, basically.
I mean, look, Shakur is such a masterful fighter. This freaking, best that we ever seen, generational talent. What in the world is the problem that him and Devin can't fight each other? This man is literally crying over 7 pounds. If you a pound for pound fighter, you can move up 7 pounds and you can still get the job done if you that good. I don't believe in the kid. I don't believe he is that good. He don't believe he's that good. That's why he ain't moving. He's moving like he don't believe he ain't that good.
Exactly. He writes. He doesn't act accordingly with his words. Not even once.
The
nutlessness on display is pretty nasty. I'll give you that.
All right. First of all, this is crazy because y'all sitting here acting like we're saying he's the best.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Y'all sitting here discrediting somebody that's already done multiple things. You're discrediting. Who cares who he fought? He fought the best at that division at that point. Nobody cares about none of that other stuff. Y'all talking about this ain't the 80s and this ain't the 90s. Sorry, they ain't the fighters, that crop of fighters that we had the same way that we had back then. It ain't the same type of thing. And for y'all to be like, oh, it's only Kurt. Tank's doing it, Dad's doing it, Teal's doing it. Everybody does it in today's day and age. They talk about they want to fight the best, they don't fight the best. So at this point, please, let's stop doing that. Nasty work, bro.
Does Shakur have the weakest resume of his class, meaning Devin, Tank, even Tio? He definitely has the weakest resume, bro, because Devin fought Loma.
How can his resume be weaker than Tank's?
I'll explain it to you right now.
How can his resume be weaker than Tank's?
We'll talk about Tank in a second. But Devin fought Loma, and he was in a 7-5 seesaw of a fight, right? That could have gone either way. Okay, that's Devin.
Sheldon Moore. In fairness to Tank, Jose Pedraza to me is better than Hobson, Sal, and Oscar Valdez at 130. Then the two guys that Tank beat, Rolly Romero and Mario Barrios, they went on to become champions at 147.
And Ryan too.
Yeah, and Ryan too. So that's three guys he fought that he beat that went on to become champions at 137 at 147.
Okay, and he fought Oscar Valdez, that was a long-time champ in the division and ring champion.
Who's a drug cheat?
Stop. Oh, okay, and he beat him. So what's your point? Is what you're making more of a point for him.
Fight. You see, they keep holding.
No, I'm saying that when he don't got the. I'm saying when he don't got the.
No, he fought. Hold on. He fought Joel Gonzalez. That's a tough fight for anybody. Y'all know that. Stop playing. He fought Joel. He fought freaking Rodolfo Diaz. He fought who else? He fought Toka Khan Cleary. So what are we talking about?
The amazing Josh Padley, the amazing William Cepeda.
No, that's not even on him because the fight fell out. What are we talking about? What are y'all talking about? What are we talking about?
I'm talking about Shakur clearly has the weakest resume.
What are we talking about? Hold on. No, nobody said he did. Nobody said he did, but y'all sitting here talking about, he has, like, what are we really talking about?
Because he ain't really the best,
bro.
We
talking about who got the best resume.
Until you show your best.
Okay, so if he has the best, you talking about Tank. Tank doesn't have the best resume. If the case makes the best resume goes.
No, Devin Haney got the best resume.
Exactly. Yeah, so what are we talking about?
A shadow of it, though.
So what are we talking about?
I'm talking about Shakur has the weakest resume of them all.
No, he doesn't.
How many divisions has Tank been champion in? How many divisions has Tank been champion in?
What are you talking about, though?
Tank is a 3-division champion, Mr. Moore.
He's a 2-division.
Okay, how many champions? How many divisions has Shakur been champion in?
4. And Lineal in 2. And Lineal in 2.
Okay,
forget he's Lineal.
Answer. That's the answer. He's done more than Tank. So how can his resume be he's done more?
How many black fighters has Shakur fought?
He's fought plenty of them.
How many black fighters has Tank fought? How many black fighters has Tank fought? How many black fighters has Tank fought?
Like
he fought Toka Khan.
He fought Lamar Roach. I forgot Lamar Roach. Lamar Roach a good name to have on your resume.
What are we talking about? Hey, come on, bro. Y'all saying
I don't know how anybody can defend Twitterson at this point. I don't know how
that came about.
Because they're reaching, Lord. They're reaching. They're really reaching.
And don't know how it matters.
Lamar Roach is only a good name
defending
because
Twitterson.
put hands on
Tank.
All right, and then when he beats your favorite fighter, then what?
I'll give him his flowers. But until he does it, I'm not going to do it.
Stop it. No, you won't, because you're gonna find another way. Oh, he stuck.
No, I won't find another way, bro.
No, stop it. You will. You'll be the first one.
Flowers. You don't know me like that, bro. What are you talking
about? You'll be the first one. I guarantee you'll be the first one.
What the hell are you talking about, bro?
You're gonna be like, he's stuck.
I just gave Bruce's flower. Nah, bro.
The fight for Shakur to make Shakur is not solidified until he fights Devin Haney, in my opinion.
Okay, so and when he fights him and then he beats him, then what?
I give him full credit. I give him
full credit, bro. How many times did
I'm with you on that, coach.
Hold on one second. Juan El
Can y'all hear me?
You don't know what I'm gonna do or not gonna do, buddy. Like.
What are we talking about? Y'all sitting here discrediting a man for being a lineal 2-time champ.
I'm being real, bro. I'm being real. I'm not that easy.
But that's discrediting. That's still no matter what discrediting somebody.
No, but he's not fighting. But he's not fighting the best. This dude has a whole list of guys that he will not fight, man. Devin Haney got a list of guys that he will fight. This fool got a list of guys that he won't fight, man. So how can you claim to be the best when some of the guys that are on that list can possibly beat you?
Not only that, Juan El Dominicano, we all know that there were talks between Shakur's camp and Tank's camp to create a fight, and they turned down the offer for a 1-fight deal on PBC. And that's what
didn't he tell Shock that if he beats Ray 4, he will fight him? Didn't he tell him that? Or am I just dreaming now?
But I already, let's be honest. If he pulled the dude
maybe
up
I'm dreaming, I don't know.
Hold on a second. If he pulled the dude up 2-weight classes and outclassed Shocky Foster, you wouldn't give him credit for that.
Yes, I will, because I've been calling.
You wouldn't.
Yes, I would. Bro, okay, maybe.
No, y'all wouldn't.
Okay, you can predict the future. You can predict the future. Congratulations. But yeah, I will.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't give him that much.
Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't.
And the same for Muratalla. Same thing about Muratalla.
No, if he has four more retire, that's one. No, that's one thing I would defend you on, and I would. He does more retire. That's a duck. That was a duck. I ain't gonna
I'm
say
in
that.
agreement with you. Already, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Tyrell, man, appreciate you pulling up. If you were still in here, hit the like
Come
button
on,
for
bro.
us.
We
Hit
gotta
the
call a
follow
spade
for
a
us.
spade, bro.
Let's go.
God damn.
Okay, and let's call a spade of how many shots T.O. Duck does.
So
Or Dev's
let me ask
T.O.
you this,
8.
Irony.
I think this is crazy. This is crazy. What
If
You
Shakur
want me to
stay,
mention 8 dudes right now that he should fight? You want me to do that?
Go ahead. They mention 8 dudes.
Okay. Tank Davis, Shaki
Sweet.
Foster, Raymond
Sweet.
Muratalla,
Sweet.
Gary Antoine Russell,
Sweet.
Lamont Roach,
Sweet.
Devin Haney. How many is
Sweet. 4, 5.
No. Hold on. Tank Davis, Oshaki Foster, Raymond Muratalla, Lamont Roach, Gary Antoine Russell, Devin Haney. That's 6. Keyshawn Davis, 7. And what's the 8? I keep forgetting about it. Shit. Okay, I'll remember and I'll tell you. I don't have that many names for anybody else, bro.
You could throw
Cuello.
Ryan Garcia in there. You could throw Ryan Garcia in there.
There you go. 8. That's 8 for you. That's almost 10 people, bro.
Okay, and then when he beats them all, if he beats them all, then what?
Well, what I just told you, I'll give him. I'll say he's the best fighter today and probably one of the best ever. I'll give him his flowers. I got a problem.
And guess what? And a lot of those fights are big money fights. The Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, those
just support a guy just
money
because.
fights.
I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm not gonna support a guy just because. I'm
not. Listen, y'all missing what I'm saying here because y'all just listening with y'all ear, with y'all mouths, not listening with y'all ears. I'm telling y'all discrediting what he's doing. Yes, I get it. He has fighters to fight. All of them do. Honestly, let's really be honest. They all have to do it. But if you're going to sit here and say, yo, it's just Shakur, it's crazy because they all have to fight each other. The only one that seems that's doing it is that.
All of them in tough fights except for him.
No, but see, this dude Shakur trying to rob the bank, man. I can't knock him. You rob the bank, brother. But he's trying to do it in a way that he's trying to fool the public, brother. And like, I'm not going for it, man. I know exactly what you're doing.
Thank you, coach.
Juan El Dominicano / Greenman. Who can Shakur fight on ZUFFA?
Yeah,
Mark
right.
All right, so if
that's who he's gonna fight. He's gonna fight Rayo. That's exactly who he's gonna fight.
Yeah,
he's gonna fight Rayo.
All right, and he's a former 140 champ, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, you gotta sit here and act like, yo, he's gonna be locked in forever. It's a 3-fight deal for $60 million. So you telling me you guys wouldn't take a 3-fight deal for easy money for robbing a bank?
It was 3 fights for $60 million. That's what he got.
Yes, dog. It's $15 million each fight or something like that.
See how he changes to the money?
How am I changing the money? No, because he's sitting here saying, yo, he's doing XYZ. Bro, he's done XYZ already. He's already done XYZ. So why are we you're discrediting him? That's what I'm sitting here telling you. I'm discrediting a man that just is really lineal in two different ways.
Bro, we just told you why.
And unified in 4, I think 3 or something like that.
But you know, But you know what? Check this out, brother. Shakur's he's a $3 to $5 million fighter in reality. You take away ZUFFA, you take away Turkey Al-Sheikh, he's a $3 to $5 million fighter. Because you got to eat what you kill. And that's about what he kills. He don't generate the type of money that he's getting. Now, shout out to him. You getting it? Hey, it is what it is. You get what you negotiate.
It's simple
but
as that,
the reality is, the reality is he's a $3 to $5 million fighter.
But all right, and everybody else is. But we just went over this. What was it?
Well, except for Tank, though. But yeah.
Tank is the only guy that you can say.
And Monster Nui. Don't forget about the
within the same way that we're saying.
If we're talking this right here, this 135 to 147, this is just Tank. That's the only story.
Right.
Let's just be completely honest. I done sat there and said it until I blew in the face to Marky and V3, and they was nah. They both. So let's really be blue in the face. And I sat there and I sent Marky something, and he was like, nah, I deny it. So let's really keep it a buck.
He should thank God that Tank's out of the picture. Let's start there. He should thank his lucky stars that Tank is not even on the picture, because we all know he decapitates him if he fights him. So let's leave it at that.
Stop it. The guy that pulled somebody up and had to draw with him.
I know.
Stop it.
Yeah, he had a bad day in the office that day. That's for sure.
But if Tank did that, it would have been a whole different story, right? I mean, if Shakur did that, it's a whole different story, right? Come on, now, let's really be honest.
You already know, buddy. Come on, man.
I know. It's a different story every single time.
Of course, this guy comes to fight, the other guy comes to not get hit. Listen, it's not against the rules. All power to you, but don't get mad when people call you boring, though. Don't get mad when people call you boring, though, because that's the truth.
Okay? And I'm sorry. Okay, so if you had the same similar style, right, and you say, all right, cool, I'm the best in the world, and you beat everybody, and you have the same similar style,
everybody,
would you care?
No, but he said beat everybody. Define beat everybody.
No, but he's giving you a counterfactual. He's giving you a hypothetical situation.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the truth, man. I mean, what do you can argue, you can insult people, you can call them out to street fights.
No, you're not answering the question. If you had the similar style and you beat everybody, would you even care if they called you boring?
No, I cannot care because I can't do anything about it anyway. But he does care because he gets mad and insults people and calls them out to a street fight. He does care, obviously.
He's talking to people that don't know the sport. That's why. They don't know the sport at all.
They don't know the sport. Okay.
Okay, so Shannon Sharp knows the sport. Stephen A. Smith knows the sport.
This is not quantum physics, bro. This is not that complicated. It's really not, bro.
I guess. I guess. Whatever.
I mean, there's a reason you never made as much money as Tank Davis.
Bro, everybody has not made any money as much as Tank Davis. Let's really keep it a buck.
I'm talking about Shakur Stevenson. You keep bringing everybody up in the pile. You know, Shakur Stevenson is not as big a star as Tank Davis.
So is anybody in the hold on? Is Teofimo a big star as Tank Davis? Is Devin Haney a big star as Tank Davis? Davis?
No, but they're probably bigger than Shakur is. They're probably bigger than Shakur is.
And more power to him.
Okay.
More power to him. How many years was Roy Jones a bigger star than Floyd Mayweather? But everybody was saying Floyd was the best fighter. Well, not even the best fighter. That Floyd was one of the best fighters in the world. How many years?
You're bringing up a different timeline now. You're bringing up a different timeline.
How am I bringing up a different kind when I'm telling you you're pulling in the truth, bro? I'm saying you're not getting mad. You're getting mad, bro. Come on, bro.
Like, no, I'm not getting mad, bro. I promise you I'm not. But I don't remember that timeline as vividly as you do. So bro, I can't really speak to that.
Hold on. Is Shannon Moore? Is Shannon still here? Like, hold on, because no, he's not. Marky, how long was Roy Jones the best fighter in the world?
Long ass.
I would say from when did he beat James Toney? That was 92, 93?
10 years.
Yeah, I would say all the way to when he lost to
And Floyd was in the same era as him, and he wasn't even considered the best fighter in the world.
The only argument you could make was Pernell Whitaker.
The only argument.
That was the only argument.
And even then, that was a stretch.
But Floyd was probably on the come up, was he not?
No, Floyd fought in '96.
Not until '98.
96. No, he was turned pro in '96.
No, but I'm saying when was Floyd starting to be considered the best? It's when he won Fighter of the Year.
'98, and even then, when he was on the come up, and 03, he was already one of the best fighters in the world, and nobody had him.
That was when he stopped Genaro Hernandez in 8 rounds. Then he stopped Freddie in 2 rounds.
And in 03 again in 03.
Morales to me was the
and in exactly in 02. All right, and in 02. Who was the best fighter in the world? Roy. It wasn't nobody else. And he was the most popular at the time. And it was Oscar, no bullshit, lie to you. It was Oscar that was the most popular at the time. Oscar was the most popular fighter in the world. And was he the best fighter in the world at that point?
Well, you could make an argument after Roy lost, Bernard was the best fighter in the world.
No, exactly. But who was the most popular? It was Oscar. It was nobody else. It was Oscar and Tito. Were they the best fighters in the world at any point in time?
No.
Irony, you're Puerto Rican.
Yes.
Who was the best fighter in the world?
You thought Tito was the best fighter in the world over Roy?
No way.
Okay, so that's what we're talking about.
But what is your point with this?
My point is, who cares what fans think? I'm sorry, but fans are fans.
No, I get it. You can't care.
You can't care. Fans are fans.
You can't care because
you're not in there with them.
I understand that. I understand that, of course, and it's not healthy to care for them because people change their mind. People are in the yes camp and the no camp, whatever. You don't have time for that. You got to become great, right? Obviously. But I mean, what I'm saying is when somebody tells you to your face, you don't have the most exciting style in the world, you got to kind of like take it like a man, and say, you know what? It is. Take it. Yeah. Become a villain, bro. That's your heel moment right there. Yes, I am. And so what? I'm undefeated. Become a villain, bro. Maybe you'll make more money then. Do what Floyd did. Floyd made people hate him, and he really didn't care. He really didn't. He didn't just say he didn't care. He really didn't care. That's why he made so much money. That's the difference. And he also fought everybody, literally. I'm sorry. Look, I'm not getting mad. I'm just
No, I'm not getting mad. I'm just saying, but I'm not getting mad. It's fine. We're talking about it. It's whatever.
It's just passion.
But but what gets me mad is when people be sitting here like, yo, he has. No, he doesn't, bro. Y'all really got to sit down and really take a look at this man's resume. He really doesn't have a deeper resume. Yes, fighters that he's fought have become champions. How many fighters that Floyd fought have become champions after the fact of him getting beat? After getting beat by Floyd, Canelo, Cotto. Ricky Hatton became a champion again somehow because it was weird.
Mostly, I don't think so.
Mostly didn't become a champion after. Robert Guerrero, I think, became the one with.
Yeah, I think Robert Guerrero
went on to become a lineal was champion.
Maidana went to retirement.
No, Maidana retired.
Who's the other one that I'm missing? I'm missing somebody that did.
Pacquiao.
There's somebody else that did. Well, yeah, Manny Pacquiao threw again. Well, yeah.
Diego Corrales.
God, I'm missing somebody that I know did, bro. Marquez. There it is.
Marquez. Yeah, exactly. Marquez became a champion again. So, like, what are we talking about? That's just dumb. That's dumb. You got to look at when they fought each other. Right? So at that point, let's sit here and dissect things further. When he fought Garcia, did any of y'all have Garcia winning?
Hold on.
Who?
Hold on, man. We're not gonna do that.
No.
Hold on. Let me just ask you this because Ryan, he blew the weight, he cheated or whatever. But let me say this: who do you got winning, Shakur or Devin at 144? Juan Claudio.
Of course, it is. Shakur.
Yeah. Now, what's your thoughts on the Shakur Stevenson mentioning the 20 pounds of weight? Do you feel like that's a built-in excuse or that's a real concern?
He's just sitting there talking like everybody else does. They're just sitting there talking. Everybody sits there and talks. They went at Bill hopped on Twitter for the whole chain thing. They all sit there and talk. That's all they do. That's all these fighters in today's day and age do. They sit there and talk. Like females. I'm sorry, but that's what they are. They moving like pure females. No competition aspect to their brain, bro.
I think Devin Haney has a competition aspect to his brain.
No, he does, but his dad had like a full-blown female a little bit.
Why you say that?
I mean, it's called
Dominicano just because they trash talk and he talking about his
because you sit here and you pillow talk to these other platforms. That's what you do. You sit there and pillow talk to these other platforms, and then you say certain things and be like, "Yo, you know your son not." Like everybody be like, "Oh, this fight gonna happen." This fight is never gonna happen. I'm sorry. I've been saying this for months now. This fight's not gonna happen. This shit is never gonna happen.
So you on record that there is no Devin versus Shakur?
No, it's never gonna happen. This is never gonna happen. Bro, Dev is on a whole different type of time right now.
Okay, so this is updated breaking news from B3 Picks TV. We definitely working. Dank said that Devin Haney is signing with ZUFFA. He will be dropping his WBO world title and going to fight Shakur Stevenson.
Is he?
On ZUFFA Boxing.
Hold on, let me see.
Now hold on. You're coming in with new information. You're saying this fight is not going to happen.
No, bro. No, I promise you, no. He's not, You thinking that he's gonna sign to ZUFFA when he's making the type of money he's making off of his own thing? Mind you, probably the only active fighter really doing it like that besides Tank. Think about it. When they announce his fights, who's co-promoted? DHP and whoever. is fighting with him. Y'all really think he's gonna sign that away for what? 60 mil? He's made 60 mil, I think, in the past like 4 fights.
They gotta be offering him like excess.
Yeah, you gotta either offering him a bag or you're not. And I don't think Dana White's offering him a bag.
Nah, but Turkey probably is.
Doubt it. I doubt it because if it was really to be like, yo, just offer him a bag, they would have been just offered him that bag. You gotta remember, it's Turkey we're talking about. We're not talking about anybody else. We're talking about Turkey. True, yeah, look how many fights he's gotten to happen at that. Really think about it. Let's really say, let's have a kumbaya moment. Let's sit down and talk about it. Yeah, I swear to God. I swear to you, I'm gonna have a hernia messing with all y'all. I swear. I'm getting hernia messing with all y'all in my brain, just messing with y'all. I'm giving me headaches.
Shout out to the good brother Juan Claudio, man. He's definitely working. Just as Juan. We on fire right now.
Let's really be real. Really be real. Being realistic. Be realistic. 3. If you making as much money as you making and you have your own promotion, you signing that away?
No.
No way. No way.
Exactly. Again, simple as that. The simple mathematics, please. Let's really be real.
Because at the end of the day, he's an individual commodity. Like, you know, he's gonna take the bare. He got a bare minimum threshold of what he's gonna do with any fight. You know.
Now,
So that's why it do make sense if they can get a Saudi back in or a Turkey back in.
If you was to tell me, yo, they're gonna make a ring card and they're gonna have Shakur, that's a different. We'll have a different conversation. But to tell me that he's signing the ZUFFA, no, you don't move that way, bro. That's one thing for saying the 2.
I got a question for you. I got a question for the whole panel. If it was up to you, do you prefer Devin Haney versus Keyshawn Davis or Shakur Stevenson right now?
Right now, Kerr.
B3?
And break that down, Juan, in what way?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just the test match that I want to see. Like, I didn't get the Floyd Corey. Like, I didn't get that. So I know, like, because I'm a huge chess fan. Like, if we talking chess matches, that would be the chess match that I would want to see because these two know how to fight. But that's the reason why, because they're 2 masterful boxers. Ain't nobody in the world like
now, Juan, do you think? But Juan, here's how I look at it, right? If Devin gets Keyshawn first and wins, doesn't that make the storyline with Shakur that much better and the fight that much bigger?
Don't matter.
Okay.
Don't matter. Because you got to think about
he can do it the other way around. He can get Shakur and then Keyshawn. You know, he can do that.
And if he beats Kerr, then that's on him. That's great. Like, you did your big one. You feel me? But you got to understand, like, the background between them 2. Like, friends, they are friends. They're friends. Yeah, that's what they is. They're friends. But off the sparring video alone, you know what I'm saying? People are going to just have that attraction to that fight. 2 of the biggest American fighters to come out in the last, 15 years? Let's really be real, bro.
Shoot.
Yeah. And I think Keyshawn needs a few more to get in there with Devin. I think it would be a benefit him to get a few more in.
No, I think Keyshawn can hang with everybody. But I just think right now, if you want to, like, make the most of it, it should be now.
Yeah.
Because what if Keyshawn beats that?
Interesting. No, yeah. Yeah. B3, what you think? Are you there? Can you hear me, Juan? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I don't know, something wrong. Only 2 of us in here.
Where the hell is the other red, bro? My fault, I'm a nerd. Where the hell did this other red go?
B3, what you think?
Up here. Up there. Of course it is.
Oh yeah, and shout out to StreamYard. StreamYard work with us, not against us. We bless, not stress. Irony, ask the question one more time.
If it's up to you, right? Let's say it's up to you. Do you want to see? Do you prefer, Devin versus Keyshawn or Shakur? Which one would you rather see first? Or maybe somebody else. Maybe you got
those are my only 2 fight options right now. I would rather see Devin versus Keyshawn, then Shakur get an acclamation fight at 147 pounds. Or maybe fight like a
I'm not thinking like a Lewis Broker. No, I don't think so. I'm thinking more in the lines of not even Barrios, right? And Barrios is done, in my opinion. Who can be 47 in the deepest division, man? 47 kind of sucks right now. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but he said he's not moving up in weight, so that's the only issue. So he's not gonna fight at that weight class.
Catterall, maybe? Could Catterall be a good fight for Shakur to get acclimated at 47? Maybe, right? Like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, something like that.
Because the biggest fight for Devin is neither one of them. It's Garcia too, obviously, right? Like, but doesn't seem like that's happening. So,
No, that's not gonna happen. It's just taking its time, but they gotta get past whatever they're gonna do first. Because I know Garcia's supposed to be confirmed sometime this week.
Ryan and Connor, right?
Yeah,
that figures. And Rolly's busy, so yeah. I mean,
he's not moving up though. Kerr's not moving up anytime soon.
Nah.
Not anytime
I
soon.
just want to see if he's gonna fight at 135 on ZUFFA, or are they gonna make
35.
the 140 weight class?
No, he's fighting at 35.
Because Murataya's
that's one thing about
up, right?
Yeah, Murataya, he's done after this fight at 35. He said it, and I think Robert came out and said it too.
Yeah. Man, 40 can't get any more interesting. Here comes Raymond Murataya. How about that, huh?
So Shakur's gonna get 60 million to fight Rayo, Maxayo, and Andres Cortez.
No, but I don't know because I heard this could be wrong. I don't know. I heard there's another big signing coming. I don't know who. I don't know when. But I heard there's another big signing coming from lightweight. So we can think of lightweights that haven't fought in a minute or two and just figure something. But I think somebody's coming to that platform too. That should be soon.
Interesting.
Yeah, Devin tweeted out he has a big announcement. So
who is Andy Cruz fighting? Because he was fighting Albert Bell, right? And he fought Abdullah. So any news on that? Andy Cruz?
No, I think he is. He fights some journeyman there from Thailand, something like that.
Okay. I'm sorry for cutting you off, B3. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I don't hear him.
No, I mean he's fighting Abraham Montoya.
Yeah, there you go.
In a 10 rounder on the Diego Pacheco card. Man, listen, it's Friday. Thank God. But we still working. We got Mr. Moore here. Mr. Moore, break down that Devin versus Shakur for us real quick. Who wins that fight at 144?
If it's at 144 or 154 or 134, Shakur wins. He's a better boxer.
Mm-hmm. That's my boy. That's why he my uncle. I swear to you.
Yeah.
He's a better boxer. He does everything in a boxing ring better than Devin Haney. Everything.
Devin just knows how to win. That's the thing. That's the only thing about Devin I'm getting around.
So the only advantage Devin would have to beat Shakur is if he could have size on him and bully him and beat him up. But if he gets him down to a weight they both agree on and they're both on equal footing, he don't have the footwork to keep up with Shakur. Shakur's going to beat him easy.
I agree, except with the easy part. I don't think it's going to be easy, though. I think it's going to be a ton of swing rounds in that fight. It's going to be one of those fights that really tough to score. That's how I see it personally. I don't think it's easy, but I do think Shakur's going to win.
Devin Haney's biggest asset has been he's had the size almost everybody he's fought.
Yeah, Shakur came out and said he's 20 pounds heavier. Do you feel like Shakur is Devin is bigger than Shakur, or Shakur bigger than Devin, Mr. Moore?
Devin's way bigger. Devin probably walks around 170, 165. Shakur might top 160, but he probably walks around 155, 150. He's a little guy.
What's the process for Devin Haney to cut from a 170 to a 144?
Oh, a lot of starving himself, a lot of rubber suits, a lot of hot saunas, a lot of working out, and he needs a nutritionist to keep him from killing himself or hurting himself really bad. But he does it. He's been doing it for years. He's been cutting down from 165, 170 for a long time. He knows how to do it. He's got a lot of experience.
Is Devin on your pound for pound, Mr. Moore?
As a fighter, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's at the bottom half of my pound for pound, but he's under.
Yeah, he definitely should be top 10 in my opinion.
What's your thoughts on the Devin Boost fight?
It's a bad idea for Devin. That's not a very good idea, sir. Did you see what he put on his eyes?
Yeah.
Did you witness that?
Yes, unfortunately I did. Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna do Devin worse. He gonna do Devin bad.
Yes,
Boots is seek and destroy. Boots is not gonna let you breathe. Boots has that Holyfield, that Manny Pacquiao in you, where you're gonna fight. If you don't fight, you're gonna get beat up. The choice is yours.
Right. The thing with
you're not gonna stand in here with me. You're not just gonna stand and hear me and run around. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna fight me, or you're gonna get beat up.
Xander found that out real quick.
Yeah.
You got the combination of blinding fast hands along with sleeping power, and that is just, man, how do you even deal with that?
So, as they say in the hood, B3, you can listen to your daddy if you want to. Go on up there and get beat up, because he's gonna beat you up. You think Ryan beat you up? No.
Yeah. His hands is quicker than Ryan's. He can hit just as hard, if not harder, bro. And he's got much deeper toolbox than Ryan, bro. He doesn't just have left hook. I mean, he can hurt you. That uppercut that he sat Sander down with, my goodness, that's a thing of beauty, bro.
Who wins Mr. Moore, who wins Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney?
I don't know. That's a 50-50 fight. I don't know. Devin has more experience. I think Devin has as good feet as Keyshawn. They've got about equal feet. But Keyshawn is violent. Keyshawn is coming to get you. Now, do I think Devin can escape Keyshawn cutting that ring off? Maybe. But Keyshawn is mean, man. So I don't know who wins that fight. Devin's experience or Keyshawn's just dog. That's a tough fight for Devin, though. It's not easy for him. It's not easy for him. But I don't know who wins that fight. 50-50 in my book.
Yeah, it's a lot of good options. So it's a lot of good fights right now for Devin Haney on the horizon, but it's a lot of tough fights too. Well, Ryan versus Conor Ben is pretty much a done deal for September 12th. Who wins that Conor Ben Ryan?
That's another 50-50 fight. Ryan's not that good, and Conor Ben's not that good. So, but Conor Ben's explosive.
That is Ryan exactly right.
I mean, but Ryan's not very good. His footwork is terrible, and Conor Ben is just an average guy with a little pop. So I don't know who wins that fight. I would put my money if somebody forced me to bet, I would take Ryan because of the hand speed, but I wouldn't be surprised if Conor Ben just knocks him out.
I wouldn't be either. I'm more like a 60-40 for Ryan, just because Ryan has been in the ring with much better opposition than Connor.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Right? Like, I can't argue that.
You know, he's been in there with Tank, with Barrios, with Rolly, you name it, right? Devin. So the other guy has been in there with a 35-year-old weight drained Chris Eubank Jr. that wasn't even that good to begin with, you know, and he's one-on-one against him. So I'm gonna give the edge to Ryan, but it depends which Ryan shows up, bro. Like if Ryan the Rolly shows up, I could beat him. But if the Ryan that fought Devin or even Luke Campbell shows up, or Barrios, I mean, we don't have to go that far. Ryan takes him, man. Because
the Ryan that fought Barrios shows up, that makes it interesting. That makes it interesting.
Yeah.
You know, it don't matter what.
Are you expecting both guys?
It don't matter. It don't matter what Ryan shows up. He's trying to get put.
Thank you, Juan. Thank you. I appreciate that. I can't stand Conor Benn, bro.
We getting put to sleep.
It don't matter what Ryan shows up.
I'm sorry, bro. He's stuck. That dude.
No. Don't be sorry. Thank you. I appreciate.
No, I'm sorry because I was cussed. That's why. He's stuck. That dude's stuck. Me out of shape right now. Beats his ass.
The only thing he got is a last name, bro. The only thing he got is the last name. Let's be real.
Now his daddy. He's definitely not
I'll say this to you, B3. It's kind of hard for me. It's kind of hard for me to take Ryan seriously when you lose to Rolly Romero, bro. When you lose the way you lost to Rolly, it's kind of hard to take you seriously.
Well, what if he beats Steel? That should be the funniest shit on earth.
The way he lost, like he wasn't even trying or anything. Like that's what sucks. Like you can lose, like because Rolly can crack whatever you feel about him. But, like at least, bro, put up a fight. Like don't just freaking give up like that. You know.
It's over there. I got you.
Yeah, it's kind of been a little underrated. Is Ryan being, a little overrated?
No,
like
Conor Benn was not underrated because my man said it. My man Ernie just told you, Conor Benn ain't fought nobody. He ain't been in the ring with nobody.
Hold on.
He's not
I'm gonna
underrated.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. They both suck. All right, just be real. Let's call it spade a spade.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's call it spade a spade. They suck. Yeah.
But Ryan, albeit in sometimes a losing effort and a humiliating losing effort, knows what it's like to be there with top level of competition. Conor Benn doesn't even know what it's like to be there with B+ level competition, let alone A level. So. I mean,
well, we ain't gonna do that, Arnie. Peter Dobson, that was a good opponent.
No, he wasn't.
What about didn't kind of stop
You're not gonna.
I want to say he stopped Algieri.
Right? Oh come on,
Chris Algieri.
Algieri was
really
59 years old in that fight.
Really?
But the other guy has fought Tank, Barrios, Rolly, Devin. I mean, what's the comparison, B3?
I mean, look, let's be honest.
And Chris Eubank Jr. Conor Benn is active.
Man. He's one-on-one.
Let's be honest.
Like
let's just be honest.
Is Chris Eubank Jr. not sturdy competition?
He not A level.
No, not really.
He B+.
Not when you draining the man like that. Not when you draining the man like that.
He fought for the belt a few times. He B+.
Nah, he was a 160. Come on.
168 pounder. He's a 68 pounder.
And he got knocked out by Liam Smith. Come on, man. He wasn't that
good. But look, man, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Conor Benn's not being underrated because he hasn't fought anybody. And Ryan is definitely overrated because all those big names you talk about, except for Devin, he lost to. So.
Yeah. Is Rolly a Hall of Famer, Mr. Moore?
No. If he buys a ticket at the door, he'll let him in.
Nah, the answer is no. No way. I mean, I like the kid. I love, his cringe and he's funny and all that. He doesn't have the most interesting boxing in the world. I like the kid, but no, bro. He's no way. He's a Hall of Famer. No way.
I'll give you one better, B3. If we at the Hall of Fame together, I'll let Rolly cut in front of me to get his ticket first.
So what happens when he beats T.O.?
So we both got to buy a ticket to get in. We both got to buy a ticket to get in.
I think Floyd gonna stamp his ticket.
Nah, Floyd can't even help him.
Who wins the Tio versus Rolly?
Tio gonna beat the hell out of Rolly. Rolly can't box. Rolly can't move his feet. Rolly's in trouble.
Yeah, he's not gonna just catch Tio like that. I don't think so. And I love the kid. I'm rooting for Rolly. I can't stand Tio, but from an objective perspective, bro, Tio is gonna win that fight. Bro. He is, because he's tailor made for him. He's tailor made for Tio. You know.
What B3? What type of fighters does Tio look good
Claggett
against?
tailor made for Tio?
I'm sorry.
What type of fighters does Tio look good against? B3.
Pressure fighters, front foot, initiate.
What does Rolly do? Doesn't do it well, but he does it. What's he do?
Yeah.
Punch.
Tailor made for Tio. He tailor made for Tio. Coming forward, throwing punches.
Tio head got to be in the game too. This is a new weight class, and he fighting Rolly. I mean Tio, and we got to know Tio's not the. He looked pretty. He looked like he was solid or a pretty decent size compared to Rolly at the press conference. So I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, but Tio's power ain't been the same for a minute now. Okay, Tio power wasn't that big in 40, let alone it's gonna be at 40.
Because he's a natural 135, or even when he fought in the amateurs. I remember watching. I was like, yo, you're tiny. He's a small dude. He's not a big dude.
Yeah.
Do you remember what Crawford said about Canelo? Remember what Crawford said when he was fighting Canelo?
What do you say?
I ain't gotta knock him out.
Yeah.
I just gotta beat
him to sleep. Exactly. And again, I have Tio beating him, but it's not the end of the world. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? Like he's good. Don't get it twisted. But he's good. Like what happened to him back in January is gonna happen to a lot of dudes. But him,
it's gonna happen to most people who fight Shakur Stevenson. Most people.
Yeah. You can't name me one. But again, if you look at him, you look at Tio, bro. Like Tio's had ends, bro. Like some people just doubt.
Look at my avatar.
I know. I see it. You're stupid. I hate you.
Man, enough of this boxing talk. The biggest event of this weekend is Conor McGregor coming to get executed.
No, he gonna execute Max Holloway. What you talking about?
You want to put a friendly 50 on that?
No.
I bet not. Shoot.
Is that Marky?
Max Holloway's gonna take that dude life. Yes, Marky.
Marky. You putting your money on Rolly, Marky?
Hell no.
I didn't think so.
I'll put my bread on Max Holloway.
You know what I want to see? But if he comes out in that first round and sparks Max, you know how big that would be? You know how big that would be? You know how big that would be? That would be just huge for no reason. Because that would be crazy, dog. Like the Mystic Man thing would be back, and he'd be the biggest star on the earth. I swear to God.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. I mean, you saw all those people. It was packed for the press conference.
That dude's worth over 200. That dude's worth over $250 million, and he's been out of the ring for 3 years. Mm-hmm. He's gonna get beat up.
He's definitely gonna get beat.
Imagine if he could beat Max Holloway, then the Islam Makhachev fight, the prodigy of Khabib Nurmagomedov. We finally get that second fight.
He can't.
Imagine if Conor McGregor go out there and pull the upset of the century.
Bro, the upset for all centuries.
Hey,
Billy Boy's back. Oh, you need to go.
Conor already beat Max Holloway. You guys forget that Conor McGregor already beat Max Holloway.
That was 20 years ago, bro.
I know.
That was 20 years ago.
I know.
20 years ago is crazy.
20 years ago.
20 years is crazy. It was like 15.
No, it was at least a decade ago, though. It was at least a decade ago.
Uh-oh. We got a problem. Spain's up 1-0.
Oh, yes. Eliminate Belgium. I don't like Belgium.
Why? Because they beat us 4-1.
Yeah,
That's why you don't like them.
they always beat USA. They always beat USA.
Belgium is a real team with real nuts.
Yes, it
Did you
is.
see what they did against Senegal?
Yes.
That's
Oh my
That was a
goodness.
good game.
Hey,
That was a good
Yeah,
game.
yeah, that was awesome. No, and they can play. They got Lukaku, De Bruyne.
Oh, ref got in the way. Ref got in the way. That's a free kick. You got in the way, brother. That's a free kick.
How much time
the
is
game
it?
is on?
Yeah, game's on now. Game just came on. 35 minutes since the first half.
Put it on 0-0, right? I mean, no, 1-0.
No, 1-0. España. 1-0.
Wait, Spain is playing already? Who's Spain playing?
Belgium. Quarterfinals.
Oh, already put. Okay, wow. I forget how fast.
Thank you for letting me know, Shelton.
Yes, sir. I can't let you miss this, man. I can't miss it myself.
The drama in these games, bro, has been something else, bro. My goodness.
But yeah, B3. So B3 to you. I've been telling people for the last couple of days that his first fight at ZUFFA is gonna be Uriah.
Yeah, so he's going back down to 135.
He has no choice unless he's gonna go up to 47, because there is no 140 at ZUFFA. And they're not gonna make a special weight class just for him.
Hmm.
If you know anything about Dana White, you know he's not gonna do that.
Well, yeah. So are they gonna make the catch weight 144 with Devin Haney?
I'll be right
They can do that on Riyadh season, not at ZUFFA.
Yeah, no, you know this. But I've been telling you this for like an hour now.
Yeah. Riyadh season, yes. ZUFFA, no.
Yeah. 76.
So what you're saying is the Devin Shakur fight is either not happening or it's on like a pay-per-view, maybe
Of course.
Netflix or the Zone pay-per-view.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the only way it happens.
It's not gonna be on Paramount Plus.
No, it's not gonna be on Paramount Plus.
Hold on, I gotta give you one more. Who is this for? No, this is for Mark. I gotta give you one more.
Well, it's gonna be interesting to see what Devin announcement is then.
I know what his announcement is. I can tell you now if you really want to know.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm taking my talents to ZUFFA boxing.
Taking that bread.
You think they're gonna pay him that? You think they're gonna pay him that? You think they're gonna pay him that 10 fight $100 million deal, Shelton Moore?
10 fights.
Because you could tell which one's is better. Which one is?
No. He's not getting that. That was just Bill pulling your leg.
You think they're gonna pay Devin Haney a 4 fight $100 million deal?
No, nobody's ever gonna pay him that. He's not worth that.
But exactly, but they'll pay him $10
The
million.
only person in boxing now that's worth $100 million deal is probably Alvarez or AJ. Ain't nobody else really worth that.
No, but I'm
Who else
saying
is worth $100 million?
Devin Haney, they'll pay Devin Haney $10 million a fight.
Benavidez ain't really.
Devin Haney. Tank.
Devin Haney's not worth $100 million. He's never done anything
$20 million
to be worth $100 million because he just fought the last fight he fought on the undercard. So he's not a $100 million guy.
Monster anyway.
David Benavidez, maybe, because he's headlined his last 3 cards, but I doubt it. I mean, he doesn't have anybody to fight that's worth $100 million fight, except maybe Jao Pataya if they can get that going. But you know, they still going through headaches with that. Nobody wants to see David fight Badou Jack.
Yeah. I think they get that type of money. Devin would have to sign up for like a 4-fight deal, but he gonna have to fight like Keyshawn, Brian, you know, like Boots and Virgil to get that type of bread.
He'd have to get $100 million deal. He'd have to fight Boots, Virgil, Fundora, and then maybe after that fight Osselis Iglesias to get $100 million. That's what you have to fight.
I disagree with you completely, Shelton Moore, the old man. That man got $10 million to fight Jose Ramirez at a catchweight of 143.
And if you believe that, I got a bridge in Inglewood to sell.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you believe that, I got a bridge in Inglewood right here to show you.
That came from the Turk's mouth that Devin Haney got paid $12 million to fight Jose Ramirez. You telling me you know better than the oil man, the Turk man?
Turkey said that?
Yeah.
If Turkey said that, I'm not going to dispute
$36 million deal.
I'm not going to dispute the Turk man because he got the purse strings. He carries the checkbook, so I'm not going to dispute him.
And Turkman owns 60% of ZUFFA. So who's going to keep having the purse strings? Old man Shelton Moore?
Well, Turkman also put out a statement saying he doesn't know if he'll even know his name by 2027.
Well, shoot. He got sons. He got successors. The Al Sheik family deep over there. That man Turkey got about 5 wives.
Hold on, Marky. Curb your enthusiasm. Belgium just scored. Games 1-1.
Yeah,
40 minutes into the first
half. Yeah.
We got a game, fellas.
We got a game, brother.
I gotta walk out there.
So, Marky, if you was the Turk man, what money would you put up for Devin Haney? What fight do you want?
I mean, listen, you trying to build credibility. You trying to build ZUFFA's credibility. I'd give him that 10-fight, $100 million deal to keep him there for
10 fights?
5 to 6 years.
I'm talking about 4 fights a month.
You keep
4 to 5.
No.
Gotta do the Garcia too. Though.
$100 million 4-fight deal. What are you talking about, B3?
The way these dudes fight today,
that's
10 fights might take him
a fight.
10 fights might take him 8 years, bro.
Yeah.
Not on the ZUFFA Dana White. Not on the ZUFFA Dana White model. You already know Dana White model. I give you 3 fights a year.
Yeah, he does keep you active though, not for nothing. Whatever you feel.
Yeah, but them dudes gonna get injured and hurt. Them dudes ain't been fighting like that. They're gonna be injured, hurt. Oh, my hands, my arm, my eyebrows. You know, I can't fight today. My dog died.
What we gonna do, Shelton Moore? We're gonna put incentives in that goddamn contract to keep his ass busy. That's what we gonna do.
Yeah, you gotta figure it out one way or the other, though.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but we'll find out. I mean, we'll see. I do know this though. I do know this, B3. I will say this: it's gonna be a lot of other big names signed to ZUFFA boxing. You can guarantee that.
I hope so. I think Ryan Garcia, when he's at the end of his contract, I think he might sign with Dana White them. Because he's been wanting to get away from Oscar for years. And I know for a fact, Turkey and Dana White, they'll pay top dollar for Ryan Garcia. Then you got the boot sweepstakes whenever that matchroom contract is done.
Dana gonna end up putting on Ryan versus Devin. If he go ahead and sign Devin, that's what I'm saying. That 4-fight, the $100 million deal, they gonna make it work. Is it true
that? Is it true that?
They're gonna do 10 fights. That's OD.
Is it true that Dana White's putting on Fury versus AJ?
He's talking about it. He's talking about putting it on Wembley. Have the walkout at 2 a.m. So that, yeah.
Man, listen, Turkey is with Dana.
We coming right back.
For sure.
That's a big fight. Marky, you going to England for that fight, Marky?
Say that again?
Are you going to go to England for the Fury AJ fight?
No.
You're not going? I thought for sure you get your ticket.
Got me banned from the UK as much as I talk about Israel.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, no, it's the truth.
You know the biggest fight I'm looking forward to this year?
What's that?
What?
I'm looking forward to AJ, to Usyk and Wilder. I can't wait for that fight.
I like it. I get it. You know,
he
want to beat all 3 of them.
That's
like he'll be the only dude to beat, Fury, AJ, and Wilder. So I get it from that standpoint for Usyk. But Wilder's dangerous, man, and Usyk can't move the way he moved like he used to. He showed that in the Rico fight. So it might be more interesting than people think.
I doubt it. Wilder looked bad in his last performance.
Yeah. Wilder's also clearly not the same. I just said Usyk's not the same. I got to keep it consistent. Yeah, that's true.
Wilder looks bad.
That's an AARP retirement fight.
Yeah, I honestly wish he would have retired after the Chisora fight. I think he retired on a high note. He beat Chisora, just going
You
away.
heard?
But he wants
You heard?
to. But no,
That's an AARP retirement fight.
yeah, I saw you.
Exactly.
That's why, and that's another reason why I respect Usyk, because he didn't hold up his division. He dropped all the belts. Here, y'all can have them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now Caballero can finally get it, and Moses and
I don't know why people like this guy. I saw him as his last fight. He fought some Polish guy that I never heard of.
Niba, yeah.
And that guy hit him with uppercuts and hooks and right hands and left hands. I'm like, this dude is a walking punching bag. I mean, he got the guy out of it.
I get it because he was a hometown fight for him. It was a hometown fight for him, let him just celebrate, But I get
Shelton
it.
Moore, irony boxing. As much as Shelton Moore, the old man, loves to crap on modern day heavyweights, one thing I know for a fact, Shelton Moore, this is a killer division you got right here. You got Frankie the Boy Sanchez, 60-year-old in his prime, Cuban sharpshooter with power. Then you got Agi Caballero, the body snatcher. Then you got Daniel Dubois, still young, 29 years old, putting everybody to bed, getting into classic fights. And then you got Murgassiev, a Russian dark horse. I think they need to set up the tournament. I think if Turkey is gonna lose his brain is deteriorating, he wants to see a big spectacle. Set up the goddamn tournament.
There's another name you're missing, Marky Dan.
Make it an 8-man. Well, let me just say it. Make it an 8-man tournament. Put the 4 champs in there. Put Tyson Fury, Justice Honey, and F.A. Ajagba to round out the 8. And let's see who comes out on top.
No, put them young dudes in there. Put them young dudes in there. Tyson Fury's 38 years old.
Excuse me. Not Tyson Fury. Moses. I meant Moses Atoma.
Yeah. But look, that sounds great, except for the Caballero part. I think he is hot garbage.
Really?
Yeah, I can't stand him.
He got some of the best body work in the division, man. He might be the best body puncher.
What's his best win? Give me his best win.
Probably Frank Sanchez now.
Big Bang Zhang.
Yeah, Frankie Boy Sanchez or Big Bang Zhang. Pick either one.
If Big Bang Zhang is your best win, oh my God.
I get what you're saying. I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying, though.
Did you see Big Bang Zhang make Deontay Wilder do a spin in the ring?
That's Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's been trashed for 10 years.
Did you see what he did to the Terminator, Joe Joyce?
You can only fight the people that are willing to fight.
Joe Joyce been trashed for 11 years.
Yeah, I see Andy Ruiz will be back.
Did you see what he was doing to Joseph Parker every time he touched Joseph Parker?
He beat Joseph Parker down. I give him that.
Yeah.
No, he lost to Joseph Parker, but still, he was. Every time he touched Joseph Parker, he knocked him down.
Yeah, he beat Joseph Parker up, but Joseph Parker beat him, but he beat Joseph Parker up. I give him that.
Parker won the fight, but Zhang beat him up exactly.
Yeah, but
did you see what he did to Philip Hergovich?
Yeah, Hergovich is trash though. He ran away from Zhang, so he's a bang.
He's trash. He ain't.
He ran away. He turned his back in the ring, bro, and ran from Big Bang Zhang. He ran. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that.
Okay, but he was beating Dubois up in the first half of that fight. Like he had some.
Until he wasn't, right? Until he wasn't, right?
I know, but what I'm saying that he ain't A level, but he ain't trash. Is what I'm saying.
Yo, I can't wait.
We'll find out. He's fighting that. He's fighting the trash can. Caballero.
He's fighting Itama. He's fighting Itama.
Oh, he's fighting Itama. He's fighting the young bull. He's fighting the young bull. Okay. Okay, we'll see what he got.
I can't wait for more than that tournament. I can't wait for the trailer that them Saudis are gonna put together for that tournament.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be deathmatch style. You got goddamn Aryan and Caballero. Then you got a Russian Viking in Murgassiev.
He's a Turk, man. He's Turkish. Caballero from Turkey, bro.
He's from Iran. He's from Iran.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Iranian. He's Iranian. Okay.
Even better. You got a Cuban communist militant in Frankie Boy Sanchez. You got it all in that tournament.
They're gonna put him with the blue hat with the red star. Watch.
Hey, B3. You know why I like the fact that Ruiz is coming back?
The green hat with the red stars. Excuse me. Go ahead.
I like the fact that he's coming back because we know that Andy don't need the money.
You sure?
Yeah, Andy don't need the money. Andy made some good investments out here. He was hanging out with Mikey, and Mikey hooked him up. He got some property out here. He got a couple mechanic shops. He got a few taco businesses. Andy doing fine. Andy don't need no bread.
But you just explained as well, Shelton, why he can't get the big fights, right? Because he's Persian. He ain't the biggest name. He ain't the biggest trash talker. All he does is he got the same. He got the same problem Sandor Martin got, bro.
But he got to beat somebody for me. If he beats somebody that I respect, then I will stop, crapping on him. But until then,
I got you.
He's getting crapped on.
That's fair. No, that's fair. That's fair.
That's Shelton Moore's modus operandi.
I disagree, but I do see where you're coming from, though. I'll give you that.
Come on. Meeting a 40-year-old Big Bang Zane, okay. You're supposed to be him. You're 22, 23 years old. You're supposed to be him.
No. I did Caballero is like 34, bro. You got this wrong.
Oh, he's up there. He's an older dude. Okay.
Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah.
So he ain't got no time to be playing.
Yeah, he's now or never for him.
Yeah, he ain't got no time to be playing. Yeah. He's the champ now, so all he got to do is defend it. Who's he going to defend it against? He's the champ now.
I would like to see him versus Dubois, personally.
That's a good fight. Yeah, that's a good fight.
Come on.
Because Dubois is kind of chinny, and he ain't really got no gas tank.
Yeah, and Dubois will pile the pressure on you. Like Dubois can get you out of there as well, not for nothing, So that'll really test him, which is what you're looking for, right? Like you're looking for him to be tested and everything. So I get it. So that's the perfect fight, bro, in my opinion. And I don't think
I guess we're gonna see this weekend if Moses wants to go the Daniel Dubois route or the Marat Garcia route and then unify with Dubois. So Moses is number 3 in the IBF. The IBF is vacant. Frank Sanchez is number 1. Then you got Marat Garcia with the WBA, Agate with the WBC, and Daniel Dubois with the WBO. Agate's WBC number 1 is Tyson Fury. Number 2 is
he
Lawrence
already
Okotis.
said he won't fight him because he considers him a brother. Yeah, he really crapped it up for me in that one. And Caballero said that, by the way.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he said he'll never fight Fury. He considers him a brother. The Keyshawn and Shakur deal all over again.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so maybe Rico right now. Rico is ranked number 8 in the WBC. So maybe Rico will get the fight.
I wouldn't mind that one either. They were both standing right there with Usyk in the ring. So, I mean, I prefer Dubois Caballero. If I can get that one, send in Rico or send in maybe F.A. Jagba, even though he's in ZUFFA. But I consider him a top heavyweight. I don't know why nobody else does. He had a tough fight with Dianello. It is what it is. And a tough one against Bacoli as well. By the way, where the hell is Bacoli? Can anybody answer that? Like, it seems like he fought like 10 years ago.
Well, he fought a Jogba, but yeah, he's training. I seen Bacoli training, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll see him back soon. But listen, only fights this weekend on is Marat Garcia. Make sure y'all check him out if you can. And hey, make sure y'all follow Irony Boxing, the good brother, Just As One, Marky Dan, Democracy 101. Appreciate
the UFC
everybody.
This weekend, B3. Let's say it how it is. This weekend is the UFC.
Max Holloway. Shout out to Max Holloway, Conor McGregor. I'm sure I'll be watching it. Paramount Plus is in the mix. ZUFFA Boxing. They doing it. They signed Shakur Stevenson. Will Devin Haney be next? So listen, y'all, be blessed, not stressed. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy your family. We will be back on Monday.
Thank you, man. God bless you. And Juan, I love you. And Marky done same thing.
Whoa, that was crazy.
Appreciate y'all. Hey, the good brothers is working. Appreciate all the members, all the supporters of the platform. Don't hesitate to put some gullah in the chat. Bless the Cash App. Everything helps the channel grow. We on the road to 1,000. We building. God got us while the devil lurking. At the end of the day, we always working. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Let's
You
go
had
green.
juice in, honey?
I need money.